Do you know this story? Yeah, I feel like what Tazer said is key. Tazer said, I feel like it's circumstance and I feel like also what should have happened, he should have been honest with you from the jump.
Yes.
So from when you said the 3 bills, he should have said to you, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be able to get you this money until after Afro Nation. But the thing is, that's the problem. He kept saying, yep, I'll have it.
But here's where everything started getting to, because that day was the catalyst. So I've told you what happened in the daytime, but earlier but because the money I'm spending on Uber, this is something he did that made me even more annoyed. So I'm coming from Farrell, he's coming from Albufeira or whatever. So to get from my bit, we go from my bit to his bit to Afro Nation. So then because of this, I worked up a little scheme in my head. I said, he's getting Uber to Afro Nation anyway. So I said, how about I pay to go from Farrell to you and I jump in your Uber? That saves me some of the thing. I don't really want to do it. I just wanted to see what he'd say. Yeah? He didn't even, that same day, that second day, he didn't do that. Do you know what my guy did, Bev? He didn't catch an Uber. He caught the bus to Afro Nation. Do you know how many stops? Let me tell you, do you know how many stops it was to Afro Nation, Bev? 18 in Portugal. It took him an hour and 45 minutes on that bus, Bev. So then I was like, it's these things. So I'm like, bruv, you owe me money. You don't even want to do the Uber thing. Like, so cool. Then we get there. So he gets to Afro Nation that morning, that second day earlier. And then I get there and this eating pancakes. Pancakes.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
No. Oh, yeah. We'll just cut it out.
They want to show us your new toys.
Hey, yo.
I wanted to say...
That's essentially what you're doing.
You get me?
That don't even make sense. Bro.
That's the pew, you get me? I got this one.
19, yeah? It's not looking good, man.
Sick. That's hard.
It's not looking good.
That is hard.
19, yeah? It's not looking good, man.
That's hard.
It's not looking good.
Nah, that's sick, man.
Come on. And then I got this one as well.
Wisdom.
That was cold, you know.
Who's with John?
Fool.
Oh, yeah.
When the brothers just like this, like, wisdom.
That's like this one.
Yeah, like a click. So.
Nah, that's hard. Wisdom.
So if someone says something that's good, you get me?
How long's the train to thing, by the way?
It's like hour and a half.
No. As in from here to...
No, I just Uber it, bruv.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a quick thing on an Uber. It's like an hour all the way to Euston.
Yes,
not from here, though.
No, it is an hour.
No, but was there traffic? Yeah, this time there was no traffic.
No, but last time I left on a Thursday when I did the no behavior one. Literally an hour.
Serious?
Left at 10 and I got there like 10 past 11.
Mental.
Yeah, and I was like, how does
let's try to wrap up for like 9:45 then.
Yeah, that's calm. I was baffed. I was like, what?
Or at 9:45 you can call your Uber.
Yeah.
That's blessed. But you take pictures. Anyway, cool.
Yeah, that's cool, bruv. We got time for that. We're good.
What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Free Shots Tequila podcast with myself, Marvin Abbey. Who's got in the studio?
Mr. Exposed, but he's not here right now. He's on his way. And Tazer fucking Black.
And we've got a very, very special guest, a returnee.
Hey, big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good.
Come on.
Hey.
Before we start...
You got to get close to the mic though, man.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's it.
It's not looking good. I was about to say, man, how close do you want to get, man?
You not feel like you sound like a predator sometimes?
Do you know what it is, yeah? The maddest thing about all of that, yeah, is that before social media, yeah, like I saw myself as very much a buff guy. I still do, bruv. Yeah, I feel like I'm very sexy, yeah. But obviously, because of the type of videos that I'm doing, the angles, yeah, I feel like, right, like I look bare butters in these videos. You know? I'm not gonna lie. You get me? It's mad.
Dedicated to the cause, though. Can I just say before we start, yeah, I've known you for what?
Years.
10, yeah, about 10 plus years, yeah.
I think perhaps even longer than that.
Yeah, I just don't know the exact time I met you.
That was such eloquent bad up. But continue.
What do you mean?
No, go on.
No, go on.
No, the way you said it though.
No, because it's probably longer, probably 12, 13 years, I'm not
perhaps, sure. Maybe longer than that. But go on.
But one thing I would say is you've always been like you. Like you haven't changed, you haven't wavered, no matter what you're doing. Any platform you go on, anything you do, you put you in there. As in like, you see Castillo. Mm-hmm. You don't change. That's, you know, like some people might book you because of your following count.
Yeah.
But then they tell you, oh, do it like this, or do it like that. You're like, I'm doing it my way. Like you did a promo video the other day.
Yeah.
But the way he done the promo video, he was just him. But I know the brand was like, yeah, you nailed it, because the promo was just exactly how you would do it. was just you. And I just want to commend you for that.
Say for that, love for
Like
that. Man.
you've just found a lane and you're owning it. Man can't copy your thing. If someone does copy it,
No,
you
you
can
can't
tell.
copy Castillo.
There's only,
Yeah,
there's,
do you know what I
there's
mean?
only one problem with all of that though. I was thinking about this the other day and I said, shit, I really fucked up with this though. I used my real name as my actual, like, social media name. That's when some people think,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even know that.
For real, you thought it was a fake name?
Not a fake name, but I just thought it was just like,
Why is that a bad thing?
Because do you know what it is? It's like almost like you can't ever, like it's
It's
almost
too
like you know
personal.
my real name.
Yeah,
Do you know what
yeah.
I'm trying to say? It feels strange, like people know my real actual name.
I think only you saying that now people know, because most people don't, a lot of people don't use their name, their real name.
That's what I mean. Like, is your name really Marvin Abbey though?
Yeah.
That's but like you see, Tazer's got the dope one because Tazer Black, man. That's a dope name, innit? Like you can literally disappear.
No, that
And
name,
nobody-
that name is dope if you're successful.
Yeah.
If you're not successful, what the fuck are you doing with this name? That's what Taser did.
No, but it can still be a name though.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying, is in like, Tazer Black is, because you're in the creative industry, Tazer Black is a wavy name because it's, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you're just a man on road and you're like, yo, Tazer, it's kind of a bit like,
You mean like if you're just a regular person?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
People look at you like,
people are
what?
going to be like, you're going to get to an age, people are like, you're still called Tazer, your
Yeah.
age.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Whereas
I get
now
you.
you're like, whereas Castillo, it sounds like, it's similar though. It's kind of like a nickname. That's what it's like. I thought it was your nickname.
Nah, like literally.
I didn't know that was like your birth
That's,
name.
nah, the thing is, it wasn't my name until I was 23.
Huh?
It wasn't actually my real last name. I got my name legally changed to Castillo when I met my dad. Because you know when you meet your dad, I met my dad for the first
Wait,
time.
hold on. Castillo used your surname, but
It's
you
my
was using
surname.
your first name.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Are you Colombian or something?
Wait, hold on.
Niggas from Venezuela, Buenos
Nah,
Aires.
bro.
One second. This goes back to my point.
Yeah.
When did you meet your dad?
23.
I met you that day. I linked you that day.
Yeah, you said,
bumped
the
into
mad
you.
thing to him.
Remember,
Yeah,
I bumped into you that day in Bush. And I said, yo, where you coming from? He goes, bruv, the maddest thing happened. I just met my real dad.
Are you serious?
Yes, Shepherd's Bush Green. Fuck yeah, I remember. And you told me the mad story. Like, bro, he's a
scary.
madman, you know. But you said it so casual. I was like, because I've always known you to be like very blasé like that. I was
Yeah.
like, it didn't mean anything. But I walked off and I thought, brother, that's a mad story that man just said to me.
Do you
So
know-
casual.
Do you know what this just feels like? Yeah? You know when you play GTA and you run into somebody in GTA, like the random man, and he tells you some shit, and then later on you realize it's like a side
Hey,
mission later in the
listen.
game, bruv. This is that,
The
bruv.
way you dropped that piece of information on me, I was like, wait, what?
Do you know how crazy that is? That
I remember,
fucking hell.
yeah, I remember. That's when I knew,
Like
yeah,
Castillo
you got a
tells
story,
he
man.
tells a story like, you told stories so calmly, yeah, but
It's
they're
a
not,
mad-
they're not calm stories, bro.
No, but do you know what it is, yeah?
Like you talk about pissy mattresses, like house smelling like piss, schizophrenic.
Do you know what it is,
and you're
yeah?
like, it's normal. Like you're like, but the people listening are like,
Like even your because obviously that went viral. Your grilling,
Yeah, yeah,
episode,
yeah.
that went viral in America. There's a couple content creators in America that I watch, and they were reviewing Castillo, and the way they see Castillo, they're just like, this nigga don't give a fuck. Like raw, like
Which is mad from like Americans and that,
exactly.
do you know what I mean?
From their standpoint, they're seeing it as there's a man that exists like this in the UK.
yeah,
This is
because
mad.
I feel like in America, I'm not saying that you exist over there, but
I think I'm light.
yeah,
to
but in America, they like even some of the jokes that they tell over here. If we tell them jokes, brother, you be on blogs. People be like, "Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Do
Is
you,
this guy
feel,
okay?"
do you feel like we're quite prude like that?
Yeah.
Very PC.
So do you think that that's why like stripper culture can't work here?
It's not that it can't work here. It's just some of the girls are just.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm talking
It's
about
not looking good. That's not what
Yeah.
you're trying to say.
But the faded one that we did, as in
Big
that
man
venue,
thing, big man thing.
that brand, I think they're called ATM. The girls that they got,
Bruv, I need to say this here. I got a big you lot's thing up, yeah. So like, bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I went somewhere and then afterwards I ran into two of my brothers. I'm not gonna say their name because I'm not sure if they were meant to be out that night. You get me?
Mm.
But they went to your party and they said that they saw the most amazing looking women they've ever seen in their life.
Which one? The R&B one?
Yes.
Brother, listen, a man.
They-
Man,
the-
that's a
bruv,
mad
when I say, do you know the thing is, yeah, like literally, they basically said it's like everything else they said, yeah, about any. It's like your thing shat on everything else. It's almost like if they saw the girls before, they were shit then until they saw them at
Bro,
your thing, and it's
I
like
went-
they rebranded the thing.
When we done Leeds, yeah, the reason why I mentioned Leeds, is
Big
'cause
up Leeds. Though.
I had
Leeds got
man
the
coming.
things, though.
I had man coming up to me saying, "Bro, I live in Leeds. I didn't know these girls lived there.
Bruv.
Like you and Chucky have brought girls out that the locals can't even bring up."
Do you know I knew about your event before I even knew you did it?
Oh, you just heard about it?
I heard it through these two men. I was like, whose event is that? Like, Tazer's event. I was like, what's it? They're like, it's an R&B event. And I was like, for real? Then I went on your team. I was like, oh shit. But the word of it came before you.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's
It's
good
growing.
promotion. That's amazing, bro.
It's
I was
growing
like,
organically.
yo.
A man pulled me to the side at the Canning Town one. He said, Tazer, like, I love you and hate you at the same time. I said, why? He said, I love you because this event is sick. But I hate you because who told me to bring my gal? Man came with his babes. His head was hot.
Yeah,
He
that's
said, oh
Wisdom.
my God. This,
fucking
like,
hell.
I can't lie. Sometimes I've walked in, I looked at the man and I'm like, it's going to be a good night.
Nah,
It's
bro.
going to be a good night.
Like, the way they were talking about it, they're like, nah, man, we just left Taser event, the R&B thing. I was like, what? And they're like, bro, if you see some of the girls, they're like, everybody was there, man. Everybody was there.
And the thing about the event is because it's R&B, it's like it's just good vibes. Like,
Yes.
There's never no like like certain raves, there might be like the Meek Mill bit, or there might be there's certain things that it just brings like a
Certain energy.
a bad man attitude. Or,
Batman energy.
oh, you're the one. But to me, that makes sense though, because Batman will stamp out there, but still. But because it's R&B, and also there's no tables. So you know when you
So there's no like people trying to
there's no the environment is just like we're all equal. Like we're all equal in here, innit? Just come and vibe, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Whereas when you get tables, you might have like, do you know what I'm saying? There's a bit hierarchical.
yeah.
That's a real word in that. Hierarchical
like,
in that.
I've never been like a big going out type of person. Is the table thing a big thing?
Me and Marv just had this conversation today.
Like, is that like a status symbol? Like, yo, we've got tables. man.
Imagine, okay, let's just talk about it, yeah. So I've noticed, yeah, that on Free Shots, remember, I do events, he does events.
Yeah.
So we talk about table culture or table etiquette a lot.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that's the only content some people just want to post online. So it seems as if that's all we talk about.
One brother posted, if I had a plan for every time I would talk about Dubai, I'll be a billionaire. I'm like, brother, I've been 3 times this year.
Yeah. Like, you go regular.
But he's looking at it like, the way the story is like, I've
It's
been
the same,
once.
yeah, it's the same
Not the
time.
same story, bro. Last year, I went like 4 or 5 times last year.
Fuck
Do you know what I'm saying? So I've been 9 times in 2 years.
What are you doing up there, bro?
It's not looking good, bro.
There's some sheiks in that, man. You get
Do you
me?
know what I'm saying? So it's funny that you ask, because now this is going to be an episode about tables. But no, it's not that it's a big, it's not that it's, for me, I can't speak for Mark, but for me, it's not that it's a big deal. It's
Yeah.
just in those environments, you see society in a very diluted form.
How do you mean?
Concentrated
Yeah,
form.
yeah, yeah.
Concentrated form. As in the way people interact, the way people behave over a bottle. And yeah, it sounds very trivial, but
Yeah.
brother, you're moving, like one girl said it to me the other day. Yeah, she said she went out to on Shisha Lounge with 2 of her girls, and then one of her girls brought 2 other girls that she's met
Yeah.
at R&B, funny enough, my event. And she was just like, the way these 2 girls were moving in that environment, she's not rolling with these girls. But in R&B, they were fine. There was no table.
But did they start like moving like the Real Housewives? Like,
No, they were just like table hopping. Whereas
fuck,
she
man.
didn't see them doing that at R&B because there's no tables.
Yeah.
So she just thought these girls are cool, we're partying, da-da-da-da. But when you get into a table environment, bro, everything changes, bro. It's different. Like,
So let me ask. So if man them have tables, that could be the decider if they get any nani that night.
yeah, it could
For
work
real,
in
this
your
is
favor.
this.
Yeah, it could work in your
Man.
favor. And that's not me writing the rules. I'm just talking based on experience.
Do you know what? The reason being here, the reason I'm so like, I've never known to this yet, bruv. Back in the day, I just go places and get things of the strength of just being coolie, bruv. I just go there, bruv.
You man are a cheat code.
No,
still.
but that's what it was. So then,
with
it's only when I got older, that's when I was like, yo, this actually is a big difference.
Castillo's in a rave doing that.
Putting his hair in a bun,
Man,
you know.
flicking it back, and the man's doing the figure 8, the figure 8 thing.
Darwin Nunes, you know.
No, but obviously, but the difference is as well, when you're younger, it's different anyway. So when you're younger, it's a bit different. But as I start getting older, it's obviously success and what you have and all these different things like that.
But you know, anywhere you are in life is a echo chamber of society.
What do you mean?
In a different form. So for example, on the street in general, it's the driver versus the pedestrian. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like the hierarchy. Then on the roads, it might be the guy with the Bentley versus the guy with the Nissan.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So anywhere you go, like there's always a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So in terms of YouTube, it might be viewership.
Yes, or like subs.
Or subs, you know what I'm saying? So when you look at someone with higher subs and whatever, you might give that video an extra chance because you're
because it's like the proof is in the
do you know what
pudding
I'm saying?
kind of thing,
So in terms of any environment, there is that. So in terms of raving, when you have a table, you're already ahead of everyone in that rave.
Oh, because obviously it looks like you got peas.
You got peas, you know what I'm saying? Then
yeah.
you got girls on the table. or even if you're a girl that's chosen to be on that table, you're above other girls in the rave because
So is that-
you ain't on the table. I am. I've been chosen. You ain't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
And
it
it's
just
ve-
works like that.
And it's very concentrated in America. So we like the way we're describing it now, everyone's gonna be like, why do you care about what girls
Yeah,
are
yeah,
like?
yeah.
It's like- but in America, they can blatantly look at you and say, you, come in, everyone else. They can do that, and no one will bat an eyelid. We don't get people going on Twitter talking about, oh my God, this club. We don't get that. In America, they just know. And girls just sit back. Like, I've seen groups of friends,
Yeah.
5 girls, for example. 2's been chosen. The other 3 are like, what about us? Yeah, you wait your turn.
I'll see you in there.
I'll see you in there. 'Cause
Fuck
you might
it.
get in with another guy who's bought a table.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like, even when we went to Story in Miami, it was Rick Ross that night, yeah. We've walked in, the security's come over and was like, you lot are from London, right? We're like, yeah. He goes, there's a table upstairs, about 10 girls from London. Do you want me to bring them down? I looked at the man, they're like, no, we didn't come Miami for
Yeah,
London,
London.
babes.
Yeah. That's mad. That's mad.
Hey, one sec. Can you hold it.
Hey.
One sec. Let me play this.
Wisdom.
Was it wisdom?
Wisdom.
We didn't come for London, girl, but luckily, 2 of them came down and they were nice. I knew one of them. So the man them saw them and was like, okay, cool, them 2 can stay.
So where's the best place you've gone, yeah, whether like the nightlife and the people them you was like, yo, this is a good time. I'm not talking about like you went there and it looked the part. Where's the place that you went to and you was like, I enjoyed this, and you'd recommend it to somebody that you just, like, they don't do socials or whatever. They just regular wanting to go somewhere.
I think it depends on what you like. So, for example, if you're someone who likes white girls, for example, then I can't tell you to go to Atlanta
Yeah.
because you're not going to like it. Whereas if you do like black girls, black women, go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what kind of person you are. If you like, to be fair, Dubai is a nice middle ground because there's everyone there.
Okay.
But I don't think it depends on your budget. It depends on how you like to rave. There's not one size fits all. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think because I feel like Europe, someone like Sweden is nice
Sweden's lit, bro.
to party because the culture's not as table, money. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just more like let's vibe.
But then, do you know what's mad about Sweden? The man have blatantly clocked by now, yeah. The mannerisms of the men over there are not see a buff babes and move to her.
What is it like? What do they do?
I think they just like somehow ask someone who knows the girl what's her Insta, and then they slide in the DMs. But
so they won't actually go up to
Nah,
and be like,
girls have told me it's rare.
Is that like frowned upon or something?
It's not that it's frowned upon, but them men they didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
That's just not their thing. So when we go over there and we move to girls,
Yeah.
they know immediately we're not from there.
But do they respond well to it though? They're like, oh wow.
They love, brother. They love it.
No, but women love that.
That's what I mean.
Women
because
love
the
confidence. But remember, you're forgetting, when you're from London, like, London's fast paced, bro. Like,
Yeah.
even when you go to other parts of the UK,
Everything's slow.
bro,
Facts,
everything
facts.
slows down and you're like, raw, like you're just itching like a crackhead. You're like, bro, I can't be in it.
Nah,
It's
nah,
like,
facts,
like,
facts,
I'm not used to the
one,
speed.
one butcher, one post office. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously not one, but like, or,
Nah, but I get you. It's
or
like,
Uber Eats is not, it doesn't reach out here, or
Brother.
there's a cab office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
those
yeah.
are errors.
That's when you know is you're too far from
Or you
benchmark.
go past a bus stop and the bus stop just looks like it hasn't been changed since
Yes.
But it's
last of the summer wine.
But it's active.
Last of the
Remember them shows? The big show.
Speaking of the rat race here, there's a video on YouTube called Happiness by Steve Cutts, Cutts, yeah. And I think he in the video, I don't know about the music, but the video itself, it shows, you know, probably seen it on socials. It's like rats just running around, the rat race essentially. But it starts off with like focusing on one, and then it shows how the one goes into many. How you start off as in you're the only one that wants a nice car, then you get your car, then you realize someone else has got your car.
Yeah.
And then you sit in traffic and you're in traffic behind the car, someone who's got a Nissan. So really and truly, you got an expensive car, but you're all going down the same route, getting stopped or held up by the same traffic. And there was one particular scene where it showed all the rats trying to run into a shop, Black Friday sales. They're all rushing for the sale, rushing. They're all fighting each other. One gets a TV, drags out the TV. He's been fighting hard for this TV. As soon as he sees the car, drops the TV. Like, his happiness has now been diverted to now wanting a big car or a big yacht. Like, it's a sick video. Check it out, man. It puts things in perspective. It's like, raw. Man, are really running this race or even chasing money. For example, some people go into a job and then it's like in an office space where when you stand up and look around, there's like 40 people in that same room doing the exact same thing. So you're just essentially a number. So even in that kind of job, like, you're trying to compete with 40 other people to get a promotion. But then when you get a promotion, you're now into the manager space and you realize there's like 10 people there.
Oh, so you keep on just going through different social
different,
hierarchies.
do you know what I mean? And then
Yeah, but that's life in general, though, Tay.
no, I know, but I'm
Like,
saying the way he's depicted it in the video is actually sick.
Because you're always pitted against someone in terms of whether you like it or not. Life's a game, whether you want to be involved in it or not.
Nah, do you know what? I'm so glad that you said that, because like I think a lot of people, they don't realize that. But then when you do realize that, it opens your mind on a different level. That's what I was just about to ask you, actually. Because everybody knows status is a thing. Like, same thing as you're saying the hierarchy. When did you realize it was actually a thing and you actually deep like, yo? Because some people, I guess, they might realize from school when you're like, when you got the cool kids or whatever. But when did you actually realize that, yo, this is actually, it's actually a form of currency in some ways? When did you realize that the status thing was a thing?
I realised when I was about 6 or 7.
Serious?
Swear down.
How?
What, as in you or someone else?
What do you mean?
As in you saw how someone's status can get them in certain...
Yeah, how?
About you or someone else?
Someone else. I was dusty.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so I realised from other people.
But how though? What did you see?
Oh, okay.
Like, I used to watch certain programs, so like, what you call it?
I was watching The Bold and the Beautiful, man.
Hey!
It's a big show, man.
Hello?
You know what it is? It's
Young and restless.
It's like,
with that.
for example, when I grew up, I've always been very observant, innit? Like, so in school, I remember like just being in an environment where seeing who the girls liked, what they liked about those guys, and it wasn't me, innit? I went to a white primary school. Like, there was 4 black people my whole year.
Fucking
Oh, I
hell,
swear.
2 black boys, 2 black girls. And the matter thing, we kind of not still know each other, but like I know them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, only 4 of us, innit? So my school was like just whitewashed, bro. So that's why I say I know I'm going off topic a bit, but I'll come back, is that it depends on your surroundings, what you like. Because me in primary school was the white girls. Because that's all I saw.
Okay.
But then when I went to secondary school, and it was a black secondary school, and it was just black brothers in my school, but we used to go to the local girls' schools. My gaze changed to black girls. And then from then, it's just been black girls ever since.
Yes.
If I went to a white secondary school,
That would be your thing.
that would be my flavour. But I just saw like what girls liked. And I used to watch programs like Saved by the Bell. Zach Morris, Slater,
AC Slater.
AC Slater, and then you could see what the girls liked, you know what I'm saying?
That's mad that's what you was clocking when you was younger. That's actually insane.
Fresh Prince of
man.
Bel-Air, Will Smith, like even Happy Days with the Fonz.
So you were
Grease
basically
with Danny
clocking the main
Zuko.
character in all these shows.
Always the main character.
Did you always gravitate to the main character?
All the time,
That's
bro.
actually mad, you know. I've never thought about that in my life. Like,
Yeah.
to watch a show and be like,
Dan-
it just felt like that's what it is.
Like Grease, Danny Zuko. Like I used to know their names, bro. So in my mind, I was like, nah, man, I gotta be the guy. I don't know
mad.
how, but I'm gonna be the guy, bro.
That's mad, because I prefer the
the underdog or the second and the
Yeah.
second. Yeah, that's mad,
so like,
because that's the same with me.
one-on-one, Dwayne, even
One-on-one. We talking one-on-one.
Flex Washington
Flex and
Brianna.
I'm a flat ass.
Yeah, but he was a guy, though.
I'm not saying he wasn't the guy.
No,
I
Flex
prefer
was the guy.
Dwayne.
Flex was the guy.
Yeah.
I prefer Dwayne was the funny one.
Yeah, I
He's
prefer
not Dwayne, Chris Rock's brother.
No, Dwayne was
his,
the sidekick,
his best
the
friend.
short one.
Yeah, short brother.
Oh, he was in all of us, innit?
No, that's
He kind of
Dwayne
looked like Mike
Martin.
Tyson. Like,
Yeah,
he kinda
yeah,
looked
yeah.
like a Mike Tyson.
And he was like a bowler hat.
Yeah. He looked older than
the
he
short
was.
one.
He looked-
The weird brother.
Yeah.
Brother, he's fucking hilarious, bro.
And he was
So
like
you
a
see-
goofy brother.
Yeah, but he's funny
See,
though.
you liked him, and he was thinking, "This is the weird man."
But he's
It was
hilarious, bro.
for me, like your part was to be funny.
Yes.
But my thing is, you can be both.
No, I know, but I'm saying
You can be
when I-
funny like him, but also,
But that's
dress
what Flex
well.
was. Flex was the
that's
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's who I gravitated towards. So in my mind, like
That's nuts.
anyone I looked at in programs, it was always that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's mad, you know. I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was probably the earliest I can remember was my dad. Like every time my dad's friends came to the yard,
Mhm.
you could always see they respected my dad. Like, you know, like sometimes you get a man that banter my dad
Yeah.
or check him. Only one man did it, and it was one of his best friends. But everyone else, they just there was a certain level of respect my dad commanded. I'm just like, what do you do, bro? Obviously, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing I'm like, oh, okay. And then obviously when I started chilling on the block or whatever,
Mhm.
a certain man you could see that
That's mad.
they probably
Yeah, for me, you know.
they probably didn't talk much or do much, but when it came to crunch time, whether it was
Sorry.
with girls
Yeah.
or beef or
9700.
going to another, you know, like there's some man that can go to a different estate, for
Yeah.
example, and they're good,
Yeah.
and a certain man that go to a different estate is shaky.
Yeah. You can't
And there's
go
been
there.
times where I've gone to a different estate with this shaky don thinking he's good, and now I'm looking shaky.
And
I'm
then you
like,
realise
no.
that there was a little,
Yeah,
there's like
yeah,
a little
yeah.
chain of command right
Yeah,
there.
you're not even the top guy, bro. Bare times. Like, you know, like, You can't be rolling with the man that gets sent to the shop because
Yeah.
at some point you're going shop too.
Yeah,
And I'm not going shop if I don't want to go shop.
Yeah. That's
I always had that thing about me, like, I'm not doing nothing I don't want to do. Like, allow me, man, then.
See, the maddest thing is, Tasers, it's weird because everyone grew up in different environments.
Yeah.
So my environment was like, it wasn't that.
My environment was hostile, bro.
No, I grew up in hostile environments, but it's weird. I didn't live in it.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I always had to like go through it,
Yeah.
but I never lived in it.
Oh, I lived in an estate.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
estates.
So where I live, for example, like in East, they'll be like, the maddest thing is, mum and dad, they first moved to Brixton, you know? But then before I was born, they moved out of Brixton. Man could have been
You said you could have been with Tef and
Right,
that.
you get me?
What you say, Mom? Yeah.
I would have been a sneak more than man, you get me? They've been showing you the wave.
Aye.
Man.
Speaking of South London, yeah, I watched this. I phoned him and spoke about it the other day. I watched this documentary. You know these YouTubes like Scar City and
Oh, yeah, you mean when they go
Skyboy.
to certain areas? And
no, as in like they just review gang violence or gang life or whatever. Yeah. Bro, when he broke it down, South London, okay, what's the top 5 towns in South, would you say? Brixton,
Streatham.
Towns.
Brixton,
cities,
Streatham, I would say...
I wouldn't say Streatham.
I would say Streatham. Popularity.
In terms of like the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Streatham would be up there.
So Peckham, Brixton.
The whole of this Croydon count.
No, I'm about to get to Croydon.
Okay.
Not Croydon, just South. As in let's do SWSE.
Thornton Heath.
No. As in just
So if you're doing SE,
London.
Okay, got you. So Brixton, Streatham, Peckham.
Peckham, yeah, that's 4. 3.
no, but that's, wait, we're doing South East or South West? Which one we doing?
But, both, but that was Southwest.
Oh, Junction.
Junction, alright, cool. 4. What's
Yeah.
one more? That's a known one. Lewisham.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So imagine those 5 towns or cities, am I right?
These are areas.
Those 5 areas, yeah.
boroughs,
Boroughs.
Okay, cool.
Boroughs,
Those 5 areas, yeah. Imagine picking the serious gangs or like the people who were like the poorest or deprived.
Yeah.
However, wherever the case may be, whether it's like they couldn't afford their rent or they lost a job, wherever the case may be, they started in that area and then they moved them out and they all put them in Croydon. And there's like 11 gangs in Croydon, bro.
Yeah, Croydon got bad.
Croydon's a different.
But the maddest thing is,
different,
the thing is, Croydon was bad back there anyway. That's the maddest thing. People think that.
Yeah, but I wasn't aware.
I just don't
Croydon
think Croydon was talked about.
It wasn't talked about.
That's why.
because
But it's always been mad.
Brother,
Yeah,
The
yeah.
maddest
Even back,
people
you
I
know,
know are from Croydon.
Because I remember those times where like they used to have, you know what it is, with a lot of gangs, yeah, the worst ones are the marginalized ones, the ones that don't get ratings. They're the worst ones, bro, because they've got something to prove.
They want stripes.
They want straps, as in like, nah, you may not rate us. Alright, watch. I'm telling you, bro, because I remember Croydon,
You're right.
a couple parties I went to, and the Croydon man would come, and I'm like, there's bear you, man, bro.
Bruv,
There's a lot of them, bro.
one time I made the mistake of going on a first date in Croydon, bruv. Like, literally, and the thing is, yeah, back then I was getting the bus at it. So, like, literally, when I got to the train bit, I needed to get the train in it. And you know, there's a bit in Croydon where, like, you see where the last bus stop goes there. I think is it West Croydon Station, or it's like Croydon Station's there. And then it's like this bare buses. And then you got is it Casper's? You know what I'm talking about? Like Casper's.
The casino.
No, like it's like Creams, but it's called Casper's.
Oh, yeah.
That bit right there, yeah. It just felt like pandemonium, bro. You've seen bare youths, bare man, everything. Everything is happening right there. There's a market there. Mandem is there. Like all the youths are there. Like everything was. And I was thinking to myself, yo, why did I even come here, bro? And them times, it was summertime. I had a vest on, bro. I felt mad naked, bro.
No, big man thing, yeah. This guy used to wear a vest everywhere, bro. Van Damme everywhere, you know. On his Jean-Claude Van Damme shit, you know.
I don't know why I used to do that shit, you know, bro. Looking back, I was like, everywhere.
Oh, no, vest and jeans. I'm like,
Do you know,
That
I was trying to go for that Def Jam Fight for New York vibe.
that
bro.
was your style,
With
boy.
Tim's,
With
bro.
Tim's.
It's not a good style, bro.
Bruv, you know what it is? Everyone's got their go-to. Even when I went to Summerson the other day, yeah, my bedroom was there, and he was like, I remember we used to wear, to his bedroom, I can't remember his name, man. I remember he used to have the guitar all the time.
Guitar.
The
He
guitar,
used to
bro.
have a guitar in his boot.
Oh,
What, he's a performer.
Brother, I said, why do you have the guitar in your boot? He said, brother, you never know you have to serenade the babes, you know?
Nah.
What?
That's what he
You get
said,
to get
bro.
backing out the guitar.
Bro, anywhere. To back up the guitar, he'll start playing. He said the girls love it.
That was his thing, boy.
That was his thing.
Do you think did the girls really love that though?
I think so. He ain't got it no more. I
What's-
think it was like
That's
you
nuts.
know, like the phase with your vest.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
Oh, that was the thing.
that was his thing.
You got you.
Yeah.
But if I was wearing like a brown vest, a brown chino.
Brown
like,
vest.
Brother, he
Where
was
you get that
moving-
from?
brother, he was
That's
moving
like a
crazy,
brown
bro.
vest, yeah.
What, as in what Cool did?
It's like a vest I got on ASOS, yeah.
Brown.
And I wore that for like the whole summer, yeah. And I used to wear chinos with brown Tims.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
What?
Hyde Park, you know, vest, chinos and Tims.
I don't know why I used to wear that shit, bruv.
You used to wear FedEx or something? That's that UPS trip.
Why
so
when I
when-
look back, I don't know who I thought it was, man.
So
That was insane.
When was the time that you realized, yo, I'm lit, man? And we were talking about when you can realize someone's lit and someone isn't, yeah, back in the day, and obviously you guys getting older. But when did you realize, nah, I have value. I can add value to whether it's your man them rolling up with the man them, or and also second question, when did you realize? When was the moment for you where your man them realized, yeah, this guy adds value? You know, there's a moment where your man them are like, nah, I'm not going out unless Marv's coming. There's a vibe where you just know that.
That's a good question. You know,
when did you
because
realize that?
For me, the funniest thing is for me, my thing has always been like a self-development thing. So basically, I started going out for the first time, really, when I was like 21, 22. That's Sunday show. Do you know what I mean? So that was learning then. Like I was learning. So you see, when I was asking you about status, I learned about status going Sunday show. And I learned about status, funny enough, from Napa, watching him. Before that time, I'd never known it to be a thing. Yeah. But honestly speaking, just watching him put the thought in my brain, like literally, like you need to become someone where it's almost like you're the focal point of the whole room. So I didn't put it together properly. It took me a while to put it together because I understood that it was many different things that made that. Yeah, it wasn't just a look. So for example, when back in Sunday show times, I see him walk through. He's like big henchman or whatever, and I still remember this girl to this day, yeah, bruv. I remember her name, bruv. I wasn't gonna say her name, bruv. I remember one time he came with like the sexiest girl I've seen in my life. And she had a mad back off for even then, because you know things have changed.
Yeah.
But her thing was mad even then. Even now it's mad, yeah? Every so often I go on her Instagram, I'm like, what are you doing with it?
I need to know who you're talking about.
I'll time in.
I was at Sunday show.
Yeah, of course he was. That's why I met you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need
but
to know who you're talking
in
about.
that moment, I saw him and I said to myself, like,
I passed the phone after as well.
Just man, I think I know who he's talking about.
Let me type in her name. Type in her first, so then you could show me who you. But like, I remember just looking at that, and it's almost like, you remember the Aston Martin music video? No.
Oh, okay.
That came way after.
Do you know, if Tazer nailed that, I would have said, this guy's a G.
No, he's very close.
You see Tazer's memory, yeah?
Very close.
But I thought my memory was sick. The thing about my memory is, I've got a weird memory.
There you go.
Oh, I swear.
Nah, that's then. That's back then. That's back then.
You know who he's talking about.
Back then. This is back then.
Oh, yeah.
So that's for back then, right?
Yeah,
so then when I saw it, I said to
That's
myself,
a wonder kid.
You
know Rooney, when he the Euros, he was 18. That's Wayne Rooney.
But when I saw that there, yeah, it's like everything pieced together in 1 minute where I said to myself, so you see when you talk about the vest thing, that was in some ways my version of like, because I didn't piece it together. So like, first I was like, maybe it's the look. Like, you know, I was like, I don't know, it's like about the business, the this, the that, all the extra. I didn't even know he was like a known artist at the time. I knew that probably like years after, really.
Yeah, and that was like a triple threat then. Still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't realize that, but it took me time to understand it. So then first it was the look. So then I said to myself like, yo, like I was like, I've got a look. You know, when you start realizing what you have. So I was like, he's got a look, I've got a look. So then I started playing up to my look. So then that's when you see me the vest, got bare tattoos, all these different type of things. So I was like, so then when I realized for myself is when I really realized I had it, I was like, I think about 23, 24. And then there was a thing on my, like, this is like, there's a thing that I saw on social media, Facebook. Yeah, it's Facebook. And then literally, she was an old woman. She was like 40, 41, yeah? And then I remember just looking at her, I think to myself, rah, like, and these are like the things when it was like the first surgery girls. Like, do you know what I mean? This big woman, that's when you needed like a real piece to get surgery and thing, you know, before it became a thing. So then I must have seen this woman on social media and I just thought, let me just message her. I just said message her or whatever. And then I don't know why, I was doing some kind of weird stalking thing because I noticed she had put up like a flyer of somewhere, like she was going to be there like that week. So randomly, bruv, like this thing was in like Stonebridge or something like that. It was like a party, it was like a yardie party, bruv, in Stonebridge, yeah? So bear in mind, I spoke to this woman a little and you know when the old women say like, they tell you like you look mad young, like chill out, like she's being very polite or whatever. Like she's just like you, like she was like basically like you're cute, whatever, but like relax. You know what I'm trying to say. But then I just popped up to the event. Yeah, I popped up to the event. Them times I used to wear a big leather jacket. Yeah, just a big leather jacket. Yeah,
with the vest underneath.
Huh?
With the vest underneath.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, you know it from far, bro.
So then the maddest thing is, so I've gone there, yeah, and then what I used to do, I was like, okay, let me add some flair to myself here. So I used to do side parting. So obviously I used to do like the side parting right there, whatever. Sometimes I try to do that, but sometimes like, what are you doing?
Side parting?
Relax. And sometimes do like the side
He's got the hair for it, bro.
Yeah. So like I just do a little side parting, yeah. I just remember when you watch Malcolm X the movie, brother.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm coming on like these are my influences, and I'm coming there like the guy, bruv. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it. So I had a little side parting, whatever, the comb thing, whatever. I went there, and so the rave's packed, and I'm like, I could tell like, raw, like I'm very, very young to be here because I could tell this is like a big people thing. The young people maybe like probably about 27, 28. Everybody else like big people.
So how old are you then?
About 23.
Okay.
Yeah, about 23. So then what I do, I see her standing there just dancing like body BBL crazy thing. Like it wasn't a BBL then, it was like when they got the tummy tuck. So you know when you got the thick girl, or like they had the body but then they got their boobs and when they got the tummy tuck. The BBL thing wasn't even into play then, yeah. So then I saw her there and I just literally just walked up behind her and I just put my arm around her waist and I was just there like just like holding on to her, whatever. Then I turned around and I was like, yo, well, go on. He was chatting to me on Facebook. It's nice to meet you. And then she started blushing or whatever. And then literally that same weekend I must have beat. And then after that, I must have said to myself, I am that guy. I am that guy, bro. That's when I locked my powers, bro. I was like, yo. I went there, literally, I didn't go with nobody. I didn't go with no money. I didn't have no money. I was in job centers. Job
Just went
centers.
one man
So
up
I
in
didn't
your
have,
confidence.
I just went there by myself, whatever. Stonebridge as well, bro. I didn't even catch a cab. I caught the bus.
Stonebridge
Yeah.
to speak as well, you know.
Brother.
Yeah, so I caught the bus, night bus or whatever, because you know yardie party's 1 o'clock, that's the start really, or 12 o'clock. So I just walked through there. And then when I was like, I wonder if she's gonna come. So I kept on leaving the party because I was there early because I didn't realize that I got there at 12 and I'm not realizing that you should really get that too. So I get there at 12 and I was like, this thing ain't here yet. And I don't want to be there when she just arrives like the first man. So I went and I was just waiting inside a phone box. And I chilled in the phone box for 2 hours. Yeah. Chilled box 2 hours, bro.
And he deserved it, man.
Yeah, but then when I did it, and then literally after I beat, I said to myself, I'm the nigga right now. Yeah. And I said, I can do anything that I want, like in terms of like, if I want to chat to any girl that I want to chat to, I should have no fears or nothing. And I can go anywhere I want. So then after that, I started I never had many friends. Like, do you know what I mean? I was always like a bit of a loner. So every party I went to was by myself. I went to every party by myself and I just turn up. So I'm from West London, Ealing. I jump on the N7, find out there's a party's in Sydenham and like.
Sydenham?
Yeah.
I'm again.
So I jump
Do you know
on,
what it is?
Yeah.
So I jump on the night bus.
Are the young babes
That's
there?
at the bottom of Catford.
Yeah. So then I changed on the night bus in central London.
From Ealing.
Yeah, Ealing. No, from Garnell Estate. So the night bus goes to Greenford. It starts at Greenford.
How long's that journey, bro?
To central London is 1 hour. To Sydenham is another hour. Yeah. So, and these are the big people. So then I do that, go to Lewisham as well. I'd go to Lewisham as well. And then, but the thing is, I'd go by myself.
Yeah, man.
I'd go by myself. I didn't have no money. The only money I had was my entry money, which is £20
Bro,
on the door.
whatever
and
box
£20
you got,
for like-
you deserved it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But then
Bro.
I never went to a party or an event where afterwards I got a thing's number and then I smashed. That always happened. It never not happened. I was just there by myself.
Yeah, but I think it's easy. I know you're saying,
But I was always the youngest because
Oh,
these
you're-
are always big people.
not to
Rich.
take away from your thing, but that would happen because it's only you by yourself.
Nah, that's worse. It's
Reason the
harder.
confidence is different.
No, it's not even that. Sometimes, yeah, if you're the driver,
Mhm.
you have to take him home. Or if you're not the driver, you got to leave with him. Or
Nah,
you,
it's
you might
easier.
just be with your brethren. Sometimes when you're by yourself, yeah, your ambitions are lowered. Like it's
Nah,
just
tell you why it's more difficult, yeah, because then you have to find ways to make idle look like you're busy.
yeah.
So when you're by the
yeah.
bar, so for example, I can't dance. I'm not a dancer person. Like now, if I'm with a girl or whatever, I'm dancing, innit? Like, I mean, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But like, back then,
You just
Like,
by yourself, innit?
yeah, so by the bar, and the thing is, my £20 is the entry and the £20 for the drinks. So that £20 on drink is only going to stretch so long, bruv. It's going to be £7 for a single
That's just
and another
dangerous.
£7 for another
And there
single.
weren't no iPhones there. You could be checking bare apps.
That's what I'm
Alright.
saying.
But just
So
there
then-
twirling the ice.
So then what you got, yeah, exactly. So you drink the thing
Just play with the ice.
and you just go to the bathroom for a little bit, just walk through. And then you just position yourself for different things, but then you can't stay too long in one spot because you realize like, yo, you ain't got no friends, bruv. You don't know these man.
And also, when you're chatting to a girl, you can't even hang around with her.
Yes.
For some reason, back then, maybe even now, but you just have to appear busy.
Yes. There you go.
Even now.
Even now, you got to appear busy. So for some, I don't know what it is. I didn't make the rules, but for some reason, they just want you more. It's
Do you have
weird,
to,
bro.
what is the appearing busy though? Like what would you do?
They want you more, yeah?
In that environment.
They want you more, Taze, yeah?
I'm busy, but I'm working, man.
Yeah, that's why it's perfect when you're actually a part.
No, when you're actually busy and you're making
it's
dough,
perfect. It's perfect.
it's easy because
It's perfect.
you're not lying. But when you're not busy, it's
Yeah.
like, why am I pretending to be busy? Let me double text her. Man.
When you say busy,
I got the ick.
I thought you meant busy in the rave.
No, same in the-
You're talking about busy in life.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
also
you wanna
in the
look
rave
like
as
you're
well. You
busy,
can't just
yeah.
be standing in the corner
Like this.
looking like some neat. You got to be, and this is what I've noticed. When it looks like you're having fun, they want to be there.
Yes.
So when you're on your table doing up guy, they're looking over there like,
Yes.
come true.
Like you see the thing is what even when you're by
Marvin's
yourself,
pouring the juice.
Oh, stop it, man. This guy,
even when you're by yourself, all these things become hyper like you become hyper where you're like, say for example, you got a drink in your hand, you're like, what is this arm doing though? This arm needs to be doing something.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. Every so often.
The worst when you're in a rave and you're just chilling and you're whatever, you got the drink with a straw, and sometimes you're dancing. Sometimes you go down for the straw. The straw's here, bro. That's the worst one, you know.
And you look around like, did anyone see me?
Brother, yeah,
So you have to kind of just...
facts.
Hey.
I was gonna say to answer your question. Yeah, I think the first time for me was what that I remember vividly was one time Napa had a rave in Napa as well. Was one of for me. He had a rave.
I always thought you modeled yourself after him.
No.
Do you know why I said that? Because obviously I'm just looking for eyes. I was looking at you and I was like, I remember you, I remember Matthew, and I used to look at Matthew and I was like, Matthew feels like he's kind of doing what Marvin's done. Like, because he feels
I see
do you
what you mean.
understand? So I used to kind of look at
yeah.
like a duality. So I'm like,
Okay,
Tazer's got mad wham. And I was thinking, maybe you're doing what I'm doing, bruv. You saw the vision. You're like, oh shit.
Oh, no, for me, I just needed size. Like, I was skinny, bro. But I was still like doing my thing, but it was just like...
No, I remember.
Yeah,
you, bruv, you come a long way. You come a long way.
No, it's bruv. You see, like, I had this conversation with my mum.
But you were skinny defined though. Like, you were skinny with like a base.
But I was built like the sloth from Ice Age.
Oh, so you was like skinny.
I was skinny.
Lanky.
Yeah, but it's like...
But you can't really tell though.
Have you seen the pictures I posted from early faded? I got the vest.
You don't look that skinny though.
Nah, I was skinny. I didn't bang gym at all. So then, but I was still like, it wasn't stopping me from talking to girls though. Because I realized at that moment, in that period of time, I realized, that talking was my gift.
Mm-hmm.
I can sit down and talk to you before you know it. Oh, Tazer's cool, you know? So that was my thing. I could just talk, like ask about, just talk. But I noticed a lot of men couldn't talk. Like you put them around a girl, it's like in a group setting where there's bare people, you can look the part because you have your rollie or you have your chain and all that stuff. And in that rave, the departure line, Napa had a chain on, and he's like, yo, I've invited bare girls. Like you could look the part, bro. I said, what are you talking about? I came in a tee, jeans and crepe. He said, nah. Anyway, you're not gonna get no girls. I said, all right, cool.
Mad.
All the girls he said hello to, I said hello to. All the girls he spoke to, I spoke to.
Sick.
End of the night, I said, your chain ain't done nothing different, bro. And that's when he knew, okay, I got to give some sort of respect for this guy.
Do you know what the maddest thing is?
He can keep up.
That's dope what you said there because like literally, I think being able to talk is damn near like 50% of everything. You could literally be everything. You could look everything else, but if you can't talk, it's like you're muted your whole shit.
Bro,
you're on mute, you're invisible.
There's only so far that all of that can take you. Like if you're in environments like, for example, Dubai or Miami, where it's very visual, cool, the Lambo. Like even for example, I felt a certain way driving my first car. So I was driving my sister's Corsa first, and it was burgundy. Brother, I pulled up outside a dance. It's not even like, okay, he's got the black and this is my Batmobile, but it was burgundy. I said, all right, cool, let me get my car. Shopping around, finally got an Astra, a red one. I said, brother, I'm not even helping myself, but I need to get.
Why did you choose a red one? You just because
that was what was on the market at the time,
got you.
And then my boy borrowed me the money. Shout out Daps. He borrowed me the money to get that car. I didn't have the money, and the car cost me £1,800.
That's a lot back then, man.
Exactly, and I needed the car because my daughter was. I needed to get around. So
you were thinking about convenience before everything else.
Do you know what? When
what year was that, Taze?
2014, 13. My mother, my child, she said, I'm having a baby, Tazer. I was like, oh my God, I'm not even driving. And the main thing that bothered me was there's no way I'm getting the bus with my baby. That was my driving. That was my driving force to do it.
That's a really
that was my driving. Because remember, I started driving at 23, 24. I went driving before. I was catching bus and train to go and do whatever I was doing, keeping up with badness, But the moment she told me, yo, we're having a baby, I said, there is no way I'm going to Enfield from Northwest on a bus.
Do you know
Stopped
what?
happening.
That's fucking dope, bruv.
And I
That's literally
Banged out a crash course and I passed. I literally passed
So that
the day
was
my
your
daughter was-
that was your drive. That was
Bro,
your
I
move.
passed.
Everyone
the
has
day-
a moment, innit?
I passed the
That is
day.
dope.
I passed my driving test the day my daughter was born. So I basically drove. No, I caught taxi to the hospital because I was in the gym and there's no signal in my gym. As soon as I came up, bare messages, your baby's here, where are you? I said, right, okay. Flew down to the hospital, looked into the incubator, the cot, saw her face. I just saw my dad's nose, blood. I said, yeah, this is my baby. Man.
Fucking hell, bro. That's sick.
I'm a dad, boy. And then from then on, I said, I think I called Matthew. I said, yo, Mia's here.
Ramp up the thing, blood.
Yeah, shit gets real now, man. Like, we gotta get this dough. So that was the driving force for a lot of things. Vader just started booming. Boom, boom, boom.
Wisdom.
Do you think
do you
with
know what I
that? Do you think without having your daughter, you would have had that driving force? What
Do you know
think
what?
would have
Do
done?
you know what's mad? I still would have been doing something, but I don't know if the
It would have been on that level.
focus, yeah. I don't know if the focus would. I would have been like living life and like think about it. Like obviously she's here, I can't take her away. But let's say I didn't have a daughter, brother, my responsibilities would have been less. I would have been doing a mad thing. But like for example, yeah, it changed me in a way because going through that made me realize that, like for example, my daughter's mum was the first time I actually took time to understand what anxiety
Yeah.
meant. She suffers from anxiety.
Mhm.
And I realized that sometimes her anxiety could be triggered by me. But I don't want to do that. But what is it that's triggering you? So I have to say to her, like, listen, if you're getting upset about things that you can't control and it's triggering your anxiety, I'm going to need you to understand, stop worrying about those things. So like, for example, there's times where I'll have Mia in my care
Mhm.
and she's worrying about if I got girls around. Like, bruv,
It's
with
like,
my-
yes, yeah,
I'm with
it's
my
like-
daughter. I'm
yeah.
not going to link gal. I'm not that kind of person. But she doesn't understand that because remember, in the beginning, she didn't know me.
Yeah.
We don't know each other. So that was her worry, kept on phoning me. One time she phoned me and I didn't even have Mia, but she phoned me. She's like, I feel like you're linking this girl. And I said, who? I just said, who for bants? She said the girl's name, but I was laying down next to the girl. I said, can you see me, bro? Like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, I was so
bugged.
confused.
Like
But
Russia.
obviously someone
Snowden.
had seen me in the rave that I was at and reported back to her.
But why are you
Fucking
reporting
hell, bro.
back?
That's
though?
mad
brother?
though. That's
I had to break it down to her like, listen, these youths that report back to you, they're not your brethrens.
hopefully it was girls and not guys.
No, it's
reporting.
guys.
Ah,
Bro, it's
come on,
guys.
man.
I'm like,
That's
these men are
moving
not your
bare zesty
brethrens,
with
bro.
it, bruv. That's
Like,
mad.
don't get me wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. Mate, we're not together. So I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
So why are they reporting? Like, unless
Them
you're
man
asking
there,
them
bruv.
to. And then one day, the youth tried to say hello to me. I said, big man, do you not think I don't know who you are?
So you tried to two-face the thing, bruv. That's nuts.
I said, brother, listen. And then he basically came up to me drunk here and he goes, you got a good one, you know? I said,
Allow
do
it,
you,
bruv.
I said, how do you know?
Them man there,
I said,
bruv.
how do you...
Thing, yeah,
I said, how
it's not
it's
looking good,
not
bruv.
looking good, bruv. But you got to play that
It's
again.
not looking good.
You got to play that again when I say what I say. So he came up to me, he goes, you know, you got a good girl there. I said, who's my girl? He goes, no, I'm talking about your daughter's mum. I said, okay. Don't you have a girlfriend? Because I heard he's got a girlfriend. He goes, yeah, but if I wasn't with her, I'd be with your daughter's mum. I said, brother, I said,
Bruv, do you know what that reminds me of? Yeah? That reminds me of Dead Presidents, bruv. You see that movie Dead Presidents, that vibe with Cutty, bruv, when the guy comes back from the war, bruv. That whole vibe, like, yo, that's mad.
I looked at him, I said, brother, you know you just violated your girl to boost my baby,
Brother,
mum,
you're
who I'm not
you're
with.
about everything, bro.
Everything.
Who I'm not with.
He's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not with her. I said, big man, you know what? Enjoy your drink, man, and enjoy your night. And I left, and I called my daughter's mum, and I said, I find it funny how your boy is in this dance. He wants you. This guy that you claim is your brethren. No, he wants you. She's like, do you know what? How did you know? I said, I just met him, and he's moving mad. Like, so this is who that's been reporting. Because he's a DJ. He's a bait DJ.
He's a DJ.
Yeah. So I'm like, so this is the you that's been reporting. I said, listen, babes, hear what I'm saying, yeah? Allow it. You could never tell me you've got info on me and it's from this guy. Allow it.
Shit.
And then after a while,
Is he
she
still
kinda,
a DJ now?
yeah, but she changed her lens in how she saw him and then she realized, yeah, this guy's just annoying.
Oh, he's a bitch, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she was, man.
And about years later, I think I posted, I think on Mia's 5th or 6th birthday, he messaged me like, like, basically, happy birthday to your daughter. And
This nigga's
what are you saying? Is there-
shiesty.
he goes,
What the-
hear
he's a
it.
shiesty
He goes,
dude, man.
what are you saying? Is there any slots that faded?
Oh, nah.
Oh, you're never DJing at faded, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but to be fair, the fact that if he's that type of guy that he would even say that. So him actually asking about the DJ, it doesn't surprise me. If you're shiesty in that way, you're gonna be shiesty of everything
Bro,
that you
He's
do.
got no shame.
That's
no
what I mean.
shame.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
No, he's got
he ain't
no
got no shame then. So
Yeah.
it's the
And-
same kind of
And
thing.
the thing is, those kind of people, because I think those kind of people there, they don't think before they talk.
Yeah.
So because they don't think before they talk, they don't actually remember what they say.
And I think,
Do you know
before
what I'm
I
saying?
talk,
No, you say that, but I used to think that. Do you think it's that they don't think before they talk, or they actually don't give a fuck?
No.
No.
I think they don't think before they talk.
They don't think.
Because remember, if you thought about it, he wouldn't have said it to Taser because now Taser knows and now Taser can relay information, so it's just fucked up his whole base. Whereas if you thought about that, why would you let Taser know?
So what do you think about people that owe people money though? Like, let's say you loan your brethren money and then they knew they couldn't pay you back. Do you think that they did that accidentally? Or that's just who they are?
It depends on the circumstance.
Yeah. So I think some people, like for example, I might say, Marv, borrow me £200.
Yeah.
And he might just think, I got it.
Yeah.
Because of, we work together, innit?
Yeah.
But then I think a lot of people don't specify, when am I getting my money back?
Bruv.
But I need a date and a time. So I can bother you on that date and that time. Because what happens is, I'll just get it back. Like one of my boys messaged me and he goes, Taze, he's going to hear this as well. I need £60. I didn't ask him any questions. I sent it because he's not someone who's going to ask me for money.
Yeah.
So when he asked me for the 60, I was like, it's very specific, but cool, whatever. I sent it to him. And then, brother, where's my £60, bro? But I think because he thinks it's £60, Taser don't need it. No, that's not the point.
See, so that's
you,
actually...
you needed it, so I sent it. I didn't bother you. But you should now message me, yo, Taze, here's your 60 back. Why am I running you down?
So that's actually a thing about people thinking that you got, because I lost a brethren recently over this. Long time brethren. I don't keep a lot of friends. And I told him I'd one day tell the story about it. We ain't brethren no more. Well, I actually don't give a shit no more. So I guess...
No, do you know what? Tell the story and I want to see if I can change your perspective on how you should look at it.
Perfect. So basically, like you see, Afro Nation was this year, yeah? So last year I went with Link Up TV. Link Up TV said, I want you to go Afro Nation, like go around, like talk to people, whatever, cool. This year it was coming up and they'd asked me, like, are you up for it? We may go, and I said, cool. But then I was thinking, if we don't go, it'd still be good to just go because I had a tune out and I wanted to promote
We
that.
were there as well, it should have come true.
I bumped into him.
See, but we're going to get to that. We're going to get to this.
Did you bump into him?
No, I didn't see you there.
I saw you out
There's a
there.
reason why you probably did. I think you did see me.
I saw you out there. Yeah.
I didn't see him.
I saw him.
But here's the mad thing, yeah. So it's coming up. So I said to my brethren, he wanted to go on holiday, innit? He wanted to go on holiday. So I said, I might be going Afro Nation of Link Up TV. Yeah, so you should come if you're going to go on holiday, yeah? But then he said, is it guaranteed? Because he wants to book holiday.
I did see you, sorry.
You saw me,
The food bit.
Yes.
Yeah, the black vest on.
Yes, there you go. The fucking racerback ones, where we can see my whole ribs and shit.
The ASOS ones. Yeah.
So like literally, my guy, oh my God, I was with that guy right there.
I don't remember who you was with.
We're gonna go back in time, bro. But if you remember, this is the guy. Yeah, but basically, I told him my time. So disclaimer, bro. Where's the camera, bro?
It's over there.
I told you I was gonna tell the story, bro. So if you need feelings, bro, now you know. Yeah. So like,
we continue. Sorry. Honest out now all digital platforms,
big
bro.
man thing. Honest out now all digital platforms.
Go get the hoodie, bro. Big man
thing. Bro, thank you for
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, like I forgot. I got re-mad, bro. Yeah? But the maddest thing, so I said to him, you know what, yeah? Like, because you was gonna go on holiday, I don't want to fuck up your holiday plans if Link Up don't end up going. Do you know what I mean? So I will still go. So I said, but here's the thing, yeah? I've checked the tickets online and all the tickets are gone. And I said, I'll be real. I was like, last year I was with Link Up, so I kind of got access to all areas. Yeah. So I can't go again and I don't do that. And I don't want you to go and not experience that as well. I want you to experience it properly. So I said, here's the thing. I'm going to contact someone and see if I can get tickets, yeah? Because it was sold out. So then I got contact with someone. They said it was going to be 300. They can get them tickets for 300 a piece. So I said, bruv, I'm going to buy the tickets I'm going to buy mine and I'll buy yours, yeah? And I said, this is just the link, innit? So I said, if for any reason it don't come through, I'll take the loss, innit? Because I don't know my guy like that. Somebody put me through to a next guy. My guy put me through, I trust, and he put me through someone. So I said, if it fucks up, I will take the loss. I don't want you to give me any money and then you have to give you back your money. So I said, I'll pay the 600. Free for me, free for you. Cool. Yeah? And then...
But when you said you'll pay it, is it...
Now I'll pay for it and you give it back to me.
That's what you fucked
before we go.
No, but the thing is, you got to like... I know I'll get your story, so I don't want to cut you off, but you need to like be as descriptive as possible so that like...
Okay, cool.
You know, if I say to Taser, come on holiday, I'll grab the tickets. Taser might think to himself,
you're buying the tickets.
I'm buying the tickets.
Yeah. No. Okay, cool. Because I did say to him, I said, I'm going to get the tickets, yeah? And before we go, pay me back the money.
Okay,
yeah?
cool.
And I said to him, I'll have the tickets by this time, yeah? So you already have notice to know. But you already know it's 300 anyway, so just hold your 300 anyway, because you're going to know, do you know what I mean? I'm just getting it right now to ensure that you get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because then Otherwise, we might not be able to go. So I'm saying, I'm going to get it right now. So then just give me before we go. He said, yeah, that's cool, man. So then he went ahead and he said, I'm going to book my hotel. I'm going to book the flight, whatever. Cool. So he's done that. I've done that now. So like the day before the event comes, that's when the day before we fly, that's when I'm meant to get paid. So I'm just the 300 from him, yeah? So the day before comes and he's like, yeah, man. He calls me and he's like, yeah, man. I'm gassed about tomorrow, man. It's going to be sick, man. I know you said it's going to be live. And I said, yeah. Yeah, by the way, though, the 300. You got a 300? Because the thing is, I already paid for my flight, my hotel, everything. Everything's sorted now. Here's the thing, though. Here, we're going to go back to it. So I paid for my hotel and I'm paid for my hotel right by Afro Nation, right by the strip. That's where I want to be.
What's your hotel called?
I'm going to get to that. Yeah. So I want it right by the strip. So I paid and I spent with the hotel. I think I spent like about 800 or 900 on the hotel, yeah? So I'm thinking to myself, yo, this is cool. Hotel, that's just the hotel, yeah, about 800-900, cool, yeah? So then I'm thinking to myself, right by the strip, everything's gonna be good, got my money for food. It's only like 2-3 days, isn't it? Like, we're cool. So then he's like, yeah, man, I'm excited. So I'm like, yeah, about a 300, Bev. So you got it. And he's like, yeah, man, it's like, I'm gonna get paid by midnight tonight. So tomorrow, I'll just give you the money when we get there. I said, yeah, man, that's cool, bruv. Everything's good. The next day come, yeah, and then getting on the flight or whatever, etc. Flying over there. So just before I go, I'm like, yo, next day's come. You got the 300. You know what, yeah? Hasn't even come in yet, but it should be coming through soon. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's blessed. So then we get to Afro Nation. We haven't flown together. He's flying from somewhere else. I'm flying from a different airport because I'm coming from a different area. Yeah. So then we get there, yeah. We get to the airport. It's busy, bruv. Like it's like bare people have gotten there on this day, yeah. And it's like the airport is ram. The airport's mad, bruv. It's pandemonium up in that airport, yeah. Hey, big man ting. Keith in the building, bruv. Big man ting.
Keith's just walked in.
Come on, looking suave and that. I like that jacket, bruv. You guys always dress so nice, man. My God.
We try, man.
Bruv, all you guys are dressed nice on your hench, bruv. You're well groomed and shit, bruv. It's nice. Maybe step up my game, bruv.
So what'd you say? Your story, continue.
Yeah, my bad. I'm not meant to make him the focal point. My bad, bruv.
No. It's not even that. Because I was invested in the story still.
Right, cool. So
yeah, the airport.
Airport, yeah. Airport is busy, yeah.
The airport wasn't busy when we got there like that, was it, Taze?
No, but I think he got there on the day.
I got there. And then what's the name of the main airport? That's near
Faro.
Boom, there you go. So here we go.
It's hot as well,
so we get to the airport and then on the way there, I get people that's clocking me in it. So then I meet these guys, one of the guys from they're from here, but one of the guys is from Saudi Arabia. So we just start talking, they're going Afro Nation. So he's talking about Saudi Arabia and all this stuff. We make friends at the airport and they're cool guys. So we had arrived, we'd got on the plane together when we arrived in Faro, yeah? So Faro, they're like, wow, this place is ram, man. So I'm like, where's you lot's hotel? They're like, man, we're like half an hour away, man. It's gonna do, etc. No, they said they're like 20 minutes away or whatever. And they're like, it's gonna do this and we got a tight cab, And they're like, how about you? I'm like, I was like, my thing is right by Afro Nation, bro. I'm right there, bro. You get me? They're like, what's the name of your
hotel?
Your hotel? I'm like, it's called the Faro something. And they're like, what? The Faro something. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, that's not where Afro Nation is. I was like, what are you talking about, bruv? When I paid for the hotel, it's by the ship. Like, nah, man. You're at the hotel near the airport.
Oh.
There's a beach by the airport. Yeah. Like right next to it, there's Faro, like the beach. There's a Faro big hotel, and they got their own bit. They got their own bit there. It's a separate bit. So then they tell me, nah, man, you're actually an hour away from Afro Nation. So then I start looking at the Uber. They're like, yeah, man. So technically, it's only gonna cost you like $5 to get there. It's from the airport anyway, so you're blessed. But then I was like, I gotta go from there to Afro Nation. I'm like, that's calm. That's only an hour, bruv. We're in Portugal, bruv. It's gonna cost me like £20, bruv. I checked the price of how much it will cost to go to Afro Nation on an Uber to there. It's £50 to go, £50 to come back. It's there for 3 days.
So $3.
300 just on Ubers is what I got to spend. And I was like, yo, my guy owes me £400, bro. So I said, that's the saving grace. He owes me £400. So that's gonna, I haven't even budgeted that. It's not like I ain't got it, but it's like, it's gonna be there in it. So I was like, he's gonna give me my $300 today, yeah. So cool. So we get there. I go to the airport. Afro Nation is ready. So I'm chilling for a few hours before I go. So then I call him like, yo, bruv, you in Portugal? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm there too, bruv. Can you believe I'm an hour away? What the fuck, bruv? What is this? He's like, yeah, man, I'm half an hour away, but it's all good. I said, cool. Let's go meet. I'll meet you there later. So I'm meeting at Afro Nation. First question, like, yo, what's good, G? Are you looking good? Whatever, whatever. I'm like, yeah, bruv.
My free bills,
The
bro.
£300, bruv. What's the £300? He's like, yeah, man. Like, yeah, it didn't even come through now, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. But listen, I'll be able to give you, I'll give it to you tomorrow, but I won't be able to give you 300. I can give you 150. I'm like, bruh. All right then, man. Cool. Say nothing. So then that whole day we're enjoying ourselves. There's a vibe, innit? Next day comes, but then imagine now I've already spent £100 now on this Uber thing. Yeah. Next day comes, Again, I'm like, yo, bruv, just because I've now spent 150 to get Ubers, bruv. I'm like, so where's the 150? He's like, yeah, man, I ain't even, you see that 150, bruv? Like, I ain't even got it, man. Can I give you 75? I was like, yo, this man's giving me discounts, man. Discounts. Like, I don't want no this, but then you know them ones where it's like I have no choice at this point, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, cool. 75, yeah. But now at this point, I'll be honest with you, now I'm just like aggravated now. Yeah. And now I'm like irritated with him. And then the problem starts happening. And that's when I met you lot that day. So now the problem really starts setting in, yeah. And it's like, I can't really help but feel away because now I'm looking at him like a shiesty guy. And he went from being the main dude who I gave the most respect out of everybody I've met ever. Like I hold him on the highest pedestal because he knew me. Best way I saw it, he changed my life in one go when I was like 23, 24. This is just before I did socials. He said to me, if you had to work in McDonald's to get what you want, would you do it? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not working at McDonald's, bro. And he's like, that's the difference between you and me, bruv. Because I'll sweep floors, I'll wash pots and pans, I'll do everything to get what I want. That's the difference between you and me. That's why I got my own studio now. And I paid for that, doing like bare shit jobs. And then when he told me that, the next day I applied for Blue Arrow to do kitchen portering because he inspired me that much because he was doing what he was saying. Yeah. So then I went and did that. So I hold him to such a high esteem to everybody. It's insane. Yeah. So then the fact that he was doing like this, I was like, this guy's shiesty, bruv. Look at him. And I'm looking at his face. I was looking at his snaky face, bruv. He ain't got no money, bruv. What you doing? Yeah. Yeah. So then it starts coming out in me, yeah, and I can't even help it now. And then it's like, I'm looking at him different and I started moving like a bitch. And I hated myself for it because I feel like a bitch for acting like this. I shouldn't even be moving like this. But in that moment, I'm learning about him to learn like he is one of them men that won't give you back your money. So then I'm looking at him different, bruv. I'm like, every time he moves or does something, I'm just like, oh man, even the way you're moving your body, like you're moving like a snake, bruv. I can't see you any other way. Even when he said hello to you, like, I was thinking, oh, just say hello to them, bruv. Like,
you don't know them, man.
He's gonna rub off on you, man.
If only you man knew.
Yeah, that's why. So even when I met you, like, I was like, we're on a
because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I met you at Afro Nation, I did pick up a vibe.
Yeah,
like
that's what it was.
And it wasn't like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I got like a fed up vibe.
Yes, I was.
And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm drunk.
I came in, you know what I mean? I came in late, so for everyone listening, I'm halfway through the story, but it sounds like, bro, you hating on the nigga for Bill?
No, he owed me. Basically, I paid for
bills.
ticket money for him for Afro Nation. I said, don't worry, I'll pay for it. So then if the link doesn't come through, that's
don't mind
tickets,
Keith.
right?
Keith.
No.
Remember that old Keith £20 and acting thinking Keith will be mad.
I'm not even that kind of person. All I'm saying is I'm just trying to hear what the man
No. So basically, I paid for like a Afro Nation ticket for him. I said, I'll get it. So if the link doesn't come through and then he doesn't come through the tickets, I'll take the risk. Don't give me the 300. I'll take this. So then, but before we go, just give me the 300 back. But if it all fucks up and the man's on some fraudy thing, then bruv, I'll lose my money, innit? You don't lose nothing. But I said, just give me that.
Okay, but you see that goodwill gesture, yeah? That was actually cool on your part. But I think you shouldn't have done that.
No, I don't think that's a problem.
No. I just think no. What I'm saying is,
wait. Before you get there, let me tell you this because it's gonna. When you met me that day, I really was irritated. Yeah, and this is the problem. So this is now the thing that starts making me more aggravated because we've got like the golden band or whatever. You can go wherever you want. Yeah. So already, yeah, this is the difference though. When I've gone there now, here's what I've realized. So Link Up have said to me, we got you a ticket anyway. You got your press pass. Like, you can go anywhere the fuck you want. So I was thinking, fucking hell, this weighs £300 on my own ticket. I didn't even need to do that. So they just gave me my own where I can go where I want. He got one, but there's certain areas that he hasn't got what I got. He can't go to certain areas that I can go to. I can go anywhere.
He ain't got golden circle.
Yeah, there you go. But I've got everything. I can go anywhere. But then I'm not going to go everywhere because I'm thinking I've brought you with me and I'm not going to leave you by yourself. I'm going to go we're going to go everywhere together. So I won't go to them places. We're together. Yeah? But then here's the problem. Yeah? So then girls are coming up chatting to me and a girl said, oh my God, you've got this. Like, you can go anywhere. Then I said, yeah, I can. But then my guy can't really come with me, so I'm not going. And he's like, then this is what he says to me. And then that's when I just looked at him, we discussed. He's like, yeah, you got the thing. Like, you can partner with the security guards because them man know you. Like, and I was like, look at this guy.
Like, you never pay me my free bills,
Where's
bro.
my 300, man? When you're trying to get perks, man.
They're trying to get perks.
They're trying to get perks. And he's like, nah, man, it's calm, man. Just, we can slide through. Because the security man was like, oh, big man thing, whatever. And they like, come through. And I was like, I'm not doing that for you, bruv. What are you doing? Give me my money, bruv. But then it gets, and then when the girls are interacting, yeah, the girls are like interacting with him, yeah, and then like,
he's giving £300 energy.
No, you're thinking you might get pussy off me and you owe me free bills.
And then at one point, one of the girls said like, nah, it's calm. And then I literally came out of myself and I felt bad after this, but I didn't. I said, bruv, and the girls are here. The girls are like chatting to me.
Oh, you didn't.
And
you didn't. No, you didn't.
I looked at him. So he's pushing the matter about going to ask the security thing. And I don't do that already. Like, I'm the type of person, like, you see your event, I'll pay for your event and I'll come and I'll stand up in the queue and I'll pay for the event. Even if you ask me to come, I'll still buy the ticket because I want to support your thing. I will never ask somebody to come as a free thing. I always pay. Yeah. And if somebody gives me free anything, it takes me a while to accept it because I'm like, I know everything costs. Yeah. So that's just how I am. So the thought of even asking anybody to let me in or do, I don't do that. Even if people know me on social media, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Because you owe a favor sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Does he know that?
Yeah, he's known me for a long time. So he knows that even though people know me from social media, I'm very much exactly the same. I haven't changed one bit. I'm exactly the same. So then he's all doing this here and he's like pushing the matter. And the girls are there and then I said, they're just there chatting. One of them chatting to him. So I looked at him and I said, bruv, I'll be honest with you, yeah. I said, I could go and ask the security man that, yeah. But there's a huge chance that he says no, and I don't want you to embarrass me, bruv. And then one of the girls went, oh. Wow. Wow. And I was like, yeah. So I'm not gonna do that, bruv.
Got mad serious, boy.
Yeah. And then the whole vibe, we had to leave the gallon. We had to leave the gallon right there because I'm just like...
Was that even bad what you said though?
No. It's because it's in front of the girls.
It's almost like, I know, it's almost like I'm not trying to sun you, but I could have put that to prime and be like, yo, bruv, I'll be honest, I don't really, if he says no, like, I don't want to be embarrassed because of you. Like, I don't want you to embarrass. You know what I mean? Like, but I just told him, bruv, I don't want to be embarrassed because of you.
I think it's the way you said it, yeah.
Nah, but I knew I said it that way.
Yeah, I know.
But in that moment, I couldn't help say it that way because there was multiple things going through my mind.
Was that the incident that made you lot feel like? Or is there something else?
No, it gets worse.
Oh.
So it's like, I'm noticing that trait. I'm like, bruv, you owe me money and you're trying to get perks. I don't understand like this weird kind of thing that you're doing kind of thing. And then what makes it worse here is that when it comes to food, so let's say Afro Nation, the food was kind of expensive. They need to chill out, bruv. You don't need to relax, bruv. Yeah. Food was like £20 for a burger, bruv. What is this, bruv? Yeah. Where's that burger from, bruv? You get me? The burger finished that burger in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a very flat burger, bruv.
And I know, and also you need to add that you had to top up your wristband.
Yes.
And remember, me and yours were activated, and for some reason it activated. It was wrong.
But aside from that, it's an amazing event, and I want them guys to continue because it's a brilliant. I'm in awe of it. Yeah. Amazing. But then here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, even down to the food situation, I'm looking at him. It's like he's like, yeah, man, the food's a bit expensive, innit? I'm like, oh man. You got my money and you're talking about everything's expensive. Man. Look at you. What do you mean you're on holiday, man? What are you doing? Yeah, you should have budgeted for this. Like, why are you outside and you ain't got money for food right now?
But wouldn't it piss you off if a man had the money to spend on all of these things and he owed you bread?
Yes. That's what made it worse though, because then I'm still thinking, you should buy food, but then you shouldn't buy food. So it's playing up. That's why it's like you should eat, but you shouldn't eat.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah, and then I know how expensive it is. Yeah. And then so we go there, he's like, oh man. And then he goes there and he's like, and then he started negotiating with the food lady.
Oh.
He's like, is that the chicken and the rice? I'm like, yo.
Oh, don't embarrass me, bro.
The chicken and the rice.
I said, can I just get half the
rice?
And
I'm like, I know the majority of people there were speaking French, but I'm like, I know that they can feel what you're doing right now, bro.
Detect the bubbiness.
They can feel it. So then I was like,
what's that? Tu m'appelles Baum.
So then I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Je suis vagabond.
And even when he got the food, he's complaining. He's like, oh man, they give bare rice, man. They don't give a lot of chicken. And I was like, bruv, they're trying to make their money, bruv. That's why.
No, but the thing I've noticed in regards to people that move like that with money, yeah, I think his circumstance. Your brethren wouldn't have moved like that if he had money.
No, but then there was little things that's like micro things, yeah. Because even early that morning, I think this is what really got me hit. So when we was meant to meet, yeah, you got a B&E coming through,
Feel the
bruv.
food.
I didn't order nothing.
It's a
Order
breaking and
shit,
entering
just
thing,
bread.
bruv. A B&E, bruv.
Brent likes to order all kinds of shit.
Who's that?
Oh, Tevin, yo. Tevin, one
Oh,
part
You say he was coming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, you lot thought it was a B&E, bruv.
Brother, I think what's going on?
I'm thinking,
You
who
lot
the
thought
fuck
it was
is
a
that?
B&E, bruv. I'm not talking about bacon and eggs,
Marvin,
bruv.
you know who Tazer
Breaking
looks like
and
today?
entering, bruv.
I was looking at Tazer this whole time and I couldn't figure out who you look like today,
Who's
the
this
way you
guy gonna
dress.
say?
J-Gang.
No.
Oh, stop it, man.
Tell me you don't look like J-Gang.
No.
Is that what
Because
you
of the glass in the bucket hat.
Tell me I'm
No,
tell me I'm
bro.
lying. Tell me I'm lying.
No.
Tell me man don't look like J-Gang.
You man used to
today.
argue all the time on Link Up, bro.
I said large
he
up
was
the
throwing me in
Zaza
that
juice,
shit. I'm
bro.
gonna get
Them
to
man
that.
used to argue all the time on
Tell
Link Up,
me
bro.
Tazer
Do you know
don't
what?
look like J-Gang today.
I got the glasses in honor of Castillo.
Brother,
man, come on.
he,
You know what I'm saying? Big man.
you
But you know what? We're
look
gonna
like
get to
I
the
thought you out here trying to do Castillo and J-Gang.
Nah,
Man,
you're
yeah.
dumb.
There is something. We're gonna talk about Friday Night Right. There's the J-Gang thing as well, yeah.
Do you know this story, yeah? I feel like what Taylor said is key. Taylor said, I feel like it's circumstance and I feel like also what should have happened, he should have been honest with you from the jump.
Yes.
So from when you said the 3 bills, he should have said to you, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be able to get you this money until after Afro Nation. But the thing is, that's the problem. He kept saying, yep, I'll have it.
But here's where everything started getting to, because that day was the catalyst. So I've told you what happened in the daytime, but earlier but because the money I'm spending on Uber, this is something he did that made me even more annoyed. So I'm coming from Farrell, yeah, he's coming from Albufeira or whatever. So to get from my bit, we go from my bit to his bit to Afro Nation. So then because of this, I worked up a little scheme in my head. I said, he's getting Uber to Afro Nation anyway. So I said, how about I pay to go from Farrell to you and I jump in your Uber? That saves me some of the thing. I don't really want to do it. I just wanted to see what he'd say. Yeah? He didn't even, that same day, that second day, he didn't do that. Do you know what my guy did, Bev? He didn't catch an Uber. He caught the bus to Afro Nation. Do you know how many stops? Let me tell you, do you know how many stops it was to Afro Nation, Bev? 18 in Portugal. It took him an hour and 45 minutes on that bus, Bev. So then I was like, it's these things. So I'm like, bruv, you owe me money. You don't even want to do the Uber thing. Like, so cool. Then we get there. So he gets to Afro Nation that morning, that second day earlier. And then I get there and this nigga's eating pancakes. Pancakes.
Oh, I can't lie to you. This is sounding crazy. Me and Marv's at a hotel.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like this is hella respectful. Man owes you bread and he didn't catch Uber and he caught a bus. That's
Okay,
hella respectful.
No, you don't.
You owe me bread and you
No,
caught the bus,
Keith.
bro. I'd be like, I hate you.
It's
Because
because
he
because
got
he
the
said,
money.
No, it's not that. I said that's like you owe me money, Keith, yeah, and you're getting Uber. Then I say to you, all right, cool. I'm gonna meet you at your hotel. We'll get Uber from yours. Now I've said it.
All of a sudden you want to get bus.
Now all of a sudden
But
you
you
want to get
don't
bus
know
18
that, but I might not
stops
have had
in
the
Port
money.
Miron.
That's, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
see,
But
you
then
got
to
money
me,
then.
I'm looking at how you're looking at it. That's how much. So I'm like, it went from that. So now all of a sudden, I've come up with an Uber thing. Now you're talking about you're catching the bus.
An hour 45
Hour
minutes in
45
But
Portugal.
you don't know if I was planning on catching the
Them
bus that
buses,
day.
them buses ain't got no aircon.
Do you know how hot it
Do you
was
know
out
how hot it was over there, blood?
But that's how you know man's bread ain't bread and if he's
No,
catching
but
the
that's what I'm
bus.
saying.
But why
Okay,
you
but
going on
okay,
holiday then?
No.
No, because he offered to pay.
No, but let me. It gets even more mad, yeah. So here's the thing. So that day, yeah, this is the second day. So then in the morning he's eating the pancakes, yeah. And then I haven't eaten in it. So then I'm like, fuck, it's like 12, 1 o'clock. So I wanted to go get something. So we go to some spot where it's really nice food. There's like burgers. There's bare people there or whatever. There's hella people there, yeah. So we get it and we sit outdoors, yeah. So then I've ordered he's already had his pancakes, innit, yeah. And then, you know, I was at the thing and when I looked at the price of the pancakes, I'm like, five, what's the Portuguese euros? It's like €5 for the pancakes. I'm like, no wonder you came here, bruv. With these €5 pancakes, bruv. What you doing, bruv? Yeah. So then when we go to buy the thing, yeah, I'm looking, it's like 30 for the burger and chips. Cool. Yeah. So I'm eating the burger and chips, but then at the same time, I'm not a prick. I don't like eating in front of people I don't know eating. So I'm like, bruv, you ain't gonna get yourself a little drink or nothing? Like, you ain't gonna get no drink, nothing? And he's like, I should, innit? And I was like, yeah, man, we're on holiday, bruv, treat yourself. And he's like, yeah, I should, innit? I should. Yeah. Then he gets the drink. He gets the big one drink thing, like when it's just one
The
thing he's
picture.
drinking, yeah. And then he's like, hey, taking photos in it. And I'm happy for him, but at the same time, I'm still vexed. I'm like, look at this guy, man, enjoying your drinks, man. How much you spend on that drink, man? That drink was €15, man. Look, you enjoying that drink, bro. Should give me my money back, bro. But then that's the one thing. Then we get to the middle, and then we get to the end bit, yeah. So then we do the Uber thing back, and I could tell it's like he didn't really want to do that whole let's go to your bits, then go to my bits. So then we leave, go in his Uber to his hotel. Then when we go to his hotel, I'm gonna book mine, save me money. Bruv, I get to the hotel, and the whole time I was trying to understand what the hotel. Bruv, go to the hotel, there's no staff. You have to open the door with a key to the hotel.
It was like a hostel.
I don't know what it was, bruv. All I know is he had a key to that bitch, bruv.
What key? As in
No,
To open the-
no concierge, bro.
No, there's nothing.
No help desk.
And it smelled like weed in there.
You stayed in a hostel.
So we get there, and I'm looking around. I'm like, yeah, what's this place about, man?
Yeah, but did that make you feel like, okay, cool, he doesn't have the money?
No, bruv. I was where my money is right now, bruv. Because now, but at the same time, I'm still like, it's kind of making sense. It's kind of making sense. So then everything I did, I was kind of feeling away. Because even before that, we went to the shop, and then this is when I caught myself and I said, okay, I'm being fuckery now. Like, so before we go to the hotel, we go to a sweet shop and we're getting sweets, we're getting snacks or whatever, because just getting snacks or whatever. So then there's a snack, and he says to me, yo, can you get that for me? I'm like, man owes me money and he wants me to buy him chocolates. I said that loud in the shop. And he said, nah. Can you pass it to me? Can you get it for me? But that's what I said. And I said, oh shit.
Yeah.
I said, I'm holding too much on my chest right now. Then we get to the hotel bit and I'm like, okay, I get it. Cool. I get it, innit? Like, I caught myself. I was like, okay, maybe you try to ting in it and maybe just explaining something. So I'm like, cool. The next day comes and I'm like, I've put it all beside me. I said, you know what, we'll sort this out when we get back in it. Like, it's all good. Like, fuck it. So then there's the last day. The last day, we're meant to meet up. My guy goes Afro Nation without me.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to deal with the stress.
He's had enough.
He's had enough, yeah.
You're making all these sly comments.
Yeah, he's had enough,
You're telling him, he's asking you to, telling him, pass me chewing gum, you're hotting man up.
I broadcasted, you know.
Why are you shouting?
No. And then there's he goes here, and then this is the day 50 Cent's performing yet. So I'm heated now because I'm like, this guy left and even went there without me. I said, nah, this nigga's sick. What's he doing? And then I thought to myself, yo, anyhow we get there, anyhow I'm there and I see his snap stories, and then 50 Cent's on there, and he's listening to I Get Money, bruv. I'm like, nah. I don't even want to see that.
He ruined your holiday, bro.
Bruv, he did. Because then literally when I came back, I messaged him that day, bruv. I was like, bruv, I'll be honest with you, bruv. I don't like how you're moving, bruv. And you owe me 400, so I need to go on YouTube and do a story time about this so I can make the money back from the monetization. I'm telling you right now, bruv. I'm going to make the money back from this story, bruv. I'm just letting you know, bruv, but we can't be virgins no more, bruv. But it's all good, bruv. Take care of yourself.
So you're telling me he didn't learn from when the other brother tried to take your peas and you put him on blast?
Yeah, how willing man's willing? How much man's willing to go?
I think I'm owing Castillo, but you're buck.
All right, so
you're crazy.
After listening to what you said, I believe this is me. Marks has done it to me before. But it's not. No.
Does he know you're gonna say this, bruv?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I booked.
you free bills?
I booked. Yeah, no, 2 bills. I booked our Burner Boy tickets.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'll run you the bread." Oh no, man, run me the bread.
Who?
Marks. You thought I said Mark?
No, I knew what he said.
I'll tell you right now, you tell that story, nigga, you owe me 2 bills.
No. But my thing is,
I'll tell you for free $3.99.
No.
You know what I mean? That story's worth 4 bills and I owe you 2 bills. You owe me 2
No.
bills.
What I'm saying is, I'm not going to run him down for the P, but at some point, there's going to be a time where he's going to pay for something.
You owe me 2 bills.
Do you care about the money though? Would you?
No, I don't. No, it's Marks. Like, if he told me to buy the ticket, I would have bought the ticket for him anyway. It's just the fact that he jumped on my motive. I said, I'm rolling. I said, cool. I said, I'll get the tickets because it was going to sell out. So I needed him to confirm that he was coming. Yeah. So I said, I bought the ticket.
Bro, I'm listening to the story. You might owe me 2 bills for no reason.
No, but it's not a beef between me and Marks. I'm just being honest.
You tell the streets owe you 2 bills. Nigga, you owe me 2 bills.
I think what keeps saying is no one needs to know.
It doesn't matter though.
That's what he's saying.
No, it's not that deep though. I'm saying I'm not running him down for the bread. I'm just saying that, bro, we're bridges, bro. Like, I bought the tickets, but he said he's gonna pay me back.
But do you think people do that because they think? Because I was trying to work out, is it because he just thought I had it?
All I'm saying is, Mark's is listening to this. You'll let man say you're a bum online, just like that.
Mark's not a bum. We know he's not a bum.
You telling the streets
I'm just saying.
You see me, yeah. I'm the type of person that put it this way, yeah. You know, like, for example, I might message you, today, and you didn't get back to me. For example, yeah. Now, some people might look at that and be like, "Well, I still didn't get back to me. What? Man's changing up or whatever." But me, I'm the type of person that I might do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you might message me and I absentmindedly think I've responded, or I open it, close the message, do something else, and then like maybe the next day or the day after, I'm like, oh shit, Castillo messaged me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I give people grace because I fuck up all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to money, I get what Tazer's means because I will give a man grace because I'll just think life's got hold of you and you've just forgotten.
Yeah.
It's not like if Taylor keeps reminding him he doesn't give him the money, that's different. But if Taylor hasn't reminded man since, you can forget because technically, remember, Miles will come R&B, he'll come other places.
That's my point. So I'm not running him down
That's
for
what
the
I'm
money.
saying. So we're seeing each other. It's not like you're avoiding me. We're seeing each other. We've just forgotten. Whereas it depends. You have to be in these scenarios where sometimes your brethren who you see often that owes you money would disappear because he owes you money. You won't see him no more.
Yeah.
Or you message him, he ain't messaging you back. You phone him, he's not picking up no more. You're like,
So
bro,
it looks like they're actively.
yeah, you've changed your pattern of behavior now because you owe me money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's very different to...
Yeah, but can that brethren come to you and say, okay, cool, brother, I ain't got the money or time's up?
Yeah, but then say that to me then.
Yeah, but
Because I don't think I'm the hardest person to come to.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people are comfortable saying that. But to be fair,
But
you're
what-
right.
but
You're
what's-
right, because you was comfortable enough to ask me for money.
But what's worse, Taze, what's worse? You not being comfortable enough to say to me, Marv, I ain't got the money, or you being comfortable enough to ghost me and risk ruining our relationship.
The only thing that
What's worse?
the only thing that I think that Castillo done wrong is the fact that he put himself on the line and said, I'll get the tickets.
No, but he was still clear and said,
No.
by this date, give me the money back.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact is, it's the same with Marks. It's the same thing. Because it didn't leave his pocket and he's in the venue. Am I giving you the money for?
Doesn't work like that.
No, I never said it well like that. But I'm saying that's how he's probably seeing it. Because Castillo got him in. If Castillo got to the door, I said,
oh
this
my
is
God,
your,
that's what somebody told me. That's what somebody told me
your
to do.
wristband. Give me the free bills.
That's what somebody told me. But
He would've gave him the free
But
bills.
then I thought that was fuckery to
No,
do
it
that.
is fuckery. But what I'm saying is because of how he's behaved, you now know moving forward, that's how you got to treat man.
You see,
is
because
what I'm saying.
You see that what you just said there? When I told someone, they said, you should have done that. And I said, for me to bring someone somewhere and then just be like, yo, give me. I feel
No,
bad
but
doing that. Like almost like I'm dangling the carrot for you. Like,
but because of how he behaved is why I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't do that to none of the man.
like you see your method.
If we have free bill,
I agree.
If we have free bill problems, you niggas have an issue. Just shoot me. When you see me, just shoot me. That you know what I mean. When you see me,
What do you mean?
just shoot me.
Well, I don't get it.
Huh?
No, meaning exactly. It's not a lot to be having
No,
issues
not
with.
that. Like,
Basically.
I'm just saying, we should have just
No.
I don't get it.
No. But Keith, you can't say that because at the end of the day,
just shoot me.
No.
You know, I tell you,
No,
man,
no,
when
no.
you see me, Marvin,
Wait,
you
what
and
you
your
say-
niggas should just
what
brush
you
me.
saying is too much or too little? I don't get it.
No, I'm just saying we should just ever, you know what I mean? Ever go and tell no one that I owe you free bills.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Oh, like,
I would
disclaimer.
rather you shot me. Like I would genuinely, you know what I mean? I won't
What the
even
shame
fight
of
back.
them people-
You see me,
Or
Marvin,
just
if you
pay-
walked up to me and just banged me in my face, I'm okay with it.
or pay the free bills. I
Back.
don't understand.
Facts, but
No, but
you
the
know what I
thing
mean?
is,
You tell
do
niggas,
you know-
bro, I might ride out on
But
you
you
over
see
there.
me, I'm the type of person that Taser can say to me, yo, Marv, you borrow me, you owe me free bills. I'm like, yeah, cool. During that convo, I forgot to pay Taser already.
Yeah. I got you.
Like, because as soon as I get off the phone to Taser, I'm doing something else. I've had times where Taser, like, for example, Taser might have paid for something in regards to, like, I don't know, a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Marv, the P, and I'm like, oh, shit, yeah. Taser has to remind me again, Marv. I'm like, Taser, you know what? Sorry. Then I'm like, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
While I'm on the phone to you, I'm doing it now.
Because it's left your mind as
bro,
soon as you finish.
like, I don't know whether I've got
But
ADHD
you see-
or I don't know what I've got, but literally, bro, as soon as, like, I can't do one thing at once.
You see, with me, yeah,
Mhm.
because of maybe how we've run faded, I don't owe no one money.
You see, you see me, I'm on the same way.
I'm the same as well.
I like to keep my that
Balance
thing
is
clear.
zero.
Yeah,
Everyone.
Yeah.
Like, even if I have to take a hit, I'll owe someone close to me money, so I don't owe you money.
Yes. That's
I'll rather
kind
do
of
that. And remember I said about my mum, like obviously I've put my mum through some times where I've had to take it looked like I took her last 2 bills or 3 bills, whatever.
It didn't look like
But
that.
I would
You told us
rather-
you took it out of a purse. But
I didn't say that. Don't lie,
Marvin,
brother.
did he not say that?
Man never said that, bro. Man never dug into my mum's
He
purse.
told her about it.
But I said my mum knew that, yo, like,
Yeah.
you're on your last legs. I said, yeah, okay, cool. Here. You know when they go into the...
Yeah.
What, you want to tell her, bro?
Yeah, you know what?
That's
She's rolling with that one. That's the secret stash one.
But
You know what I'm
do
saying?
you know what though? For me, I'll be honest with you. For me, if he had told me, bruv, I'll be honest with you, I just don't have it. I would have literally said, you know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself.
You know, I
Enjoy-
hear it.
I would have said, enjoy the whole thing.
You
I
know,
said,
I-
enjoy it. Let's enjoy ourselves. Fuck it.
I
don't
hear
matter.
it from the mandem in terms of I definitely understand where you say, you know what I mean, you feel some kind of way. But where I say, you know what I mean, where I'll having issues like, let's say we're having this conversation right now. I feel like if it's one of them ones where it didn't put you out of pocket to the point where you feel like, yo, this affected my week essentially, it's something we can discuss at a later date in a certain way where you can sit there and say, yo, you know what I mean, what you did made me feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
But I personally don't feel it's enough to put men on blast. And that's for me. Like, I can sit here and tell you right now, you know what I mean? In terms of money that I'm owed, you know what I mean, from people that I know and stuff like that, it's in excess of 100 bags. There's people where I can say we probably won't ever speak again. essentially. But the way I would approach it, because of the relationship I had with those people, it's like the furthest it could go from me is we're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
But it will never go past that, if
No,
that makes sense. But that's I'm not saying that everybody has to approach it like that. I'm just saying, for me, it's, you know what I mean, there's certain things where I guess we all approach certain things differently. And maybe, you know what I mean, our value for money isn't the same. I can sit there and say, there's so many things where I can sit there and say, yes, I'm owed XYZ. And I would think to myself, is it enough for me to put man on blast? No. And
No,
that's
wait,
I'm not saying that everyone has to approach it that way.
Can you clarify what you mean put man on boss? Do you mean as in talk about it or talk to him about it?
Just talk about it, period.
To anybody? Like when you mean talk
Publicly.
On a podcast, bruv.
no, but he's
Big
already-
man thing.
he's-
On a start now on all digital platforms.
Come on, man.
Go stream that.
No,
Go get the
and but
merch,
like I'm
bruv.
saying,
Big man
but I will say, like I'm saying, again, I would never, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't say you shouldn't do it. I wouldn't say you shouldn't do it.
100%
I would
get
say
where you're coming
I
from.
wouldn't
No,
do
but
it.
Keith,
But I'm
Keith.
saying, but with him, like I said, he's told my man that, you know what I mean? You told my man,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to get my shit out of this. So that I can't
No,
vote
no,
that
but
because you
Keith,
told
do-
man, I'm going to get mine. You're
No,
like,
but Keith,
he told
Keith.
his brethren,
Cool.
I'm earning this
No,
bread.
but I do understand where you're coming
No,
from.
but Keith, the way you're talking about it, you're talking about it as a situation that someone owes you money and you're not going to talk about it. That's fine. But the issue here is Castillo, when he spoke to his brethren,
He said, I'm going to pay you back.
there was clear boundaries, and he said to him, pay me the 3 bills by this date. If the brother didn't have it, and he said, I ain't got it, and then Castillo was moving mad for the whole holiday, we'll be like, Castillo, you're a bad man for that. But the brethren agreed to it and said, yeah, I'll get you the P. Then when Castillo said the money, he's gone, nah, it's dropping at midnight, I'll pay you tomorrow. Then it was, I ain't dropped yet. Then it was, I'll pay £75.
So he
it
was
kept
playing
on
a-
moving.
And my thing is like, and that's agreeable. All I'm saying is, if that's my brethren, all I'm saying is, I'm not speaking about it public. That's
No,
how
do you know what?
I see.
I understand. No, I understand 100% what it means, because for me, to even
All I'm saying is,
no,
for me-
because to even say to him, I'm gonna do that. That's how bothered I was by it. But I wasn't. The thing is, had it been anybody else, I don't think I would have given a fuck that much, because I wouldn't have expected any less.
Yeah.
But this person's known me from.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about like night
Yeah,
buses to come.
but that's what I'm
Still
saying.
hasn't said his name either.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Hasn't said
saying
his
is
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
circumstance. That's what
No,
I think is circumstance.
but then-
'Cause, let me give you my example, yeah. So when I needed the money to get the car, I wanted to buy before Mia was born, yeah. I didn't have the lump sum. It was all projected money that if faded sells
If
out.
that works, then
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I explained it to Daps, and Daps was like, I've got the money if you need it, just ask. I didn't want to ask him because he kept saying it. It's like, bruv, I've made enough money that it's not going to hurt me in it. What do you need? I said, all right, cool. I need £2,000. 180 to be specific. Obviously, when you ask for 2,000, just like 200.
It feels too
just in
rounded. It
case.
feels
Yeah, just in case. He goes, all right, cool. Boom, check your account. It's there. I said, all right, cool. But the
That's
event
dope
came
of him.
round.
Shout out to him, man. That's hard.
The event came round. Wi-Fi was down in the venue because it was dry hire. That's how I thought I was going to hit the belly.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi went. So there was no
Content-
card payments. Cash only from like 1 a.m. The dance finished at 4. But I was fuming. When we cashed up everything, probably made like 8 bills. I called Daps. I said, brother, I ain't got the P. But guarantee I'll give you the P
But that's the
by,
difference. No, but Tay, that's the
by New
difference.
Year's Eve. No,
That's
I'm
like-
not. I'm
They call that like
saying.
Sod's Law, innit?
No,
Like,
no,
something like that.
that's the difference.
fucked.
You've called man and
No, I'm
told
just
him and kept him abreast of the situation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what was
Imagine,
different.
imagine you. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
that's the
that's
key
the
thing.
difference.
But
here.
do you know what? In that situation, when I thought about it, I was so heated about it because I said to myself, like, where I was really irritated by it, because I'm like, are you looking at me like from social media?
Yeah, and you
'Cause
think I've got this, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
ain't gotta pay you.
I'm like, there's nothing about my personality that's changed from when I was literally job seekers, kitchen portering. Nothing's changed about my personality. I'm still exactly the same way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't you see me the same way? Like, why do you see me as someone else? Like, why, or are you seeing me as someone else? And my mind couldn't differentiate. Is it because you just thought I have it, or is this you? Because then that's why I was like, are you like this? But I'm like, you
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
like this. That's not you.
You was thinking about a lot still because
Yeah, I
you're
was-
someone that was close to you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not you. And I'm like, out of everybody I know, I said, you're number one. Like, I'm like, you inspired me. You are that guy to me.
And now you're behaving like this.
Yeah, so then I'm like,
But in a way, then
You've lost
sometimes, you
respect.
don't give man a little bit of grace for
no,
that.
that's the problem. The thing is, that's where after it, which is why I can tell the story now, because I'm saying that now, bruv. Like, I ain't give a fuck, bruv. But I'm just saying, my thing is, I forgive him for that. Because then I look at it like this, and I don't hold nothing against him. If I see him, I'm still going to hug him and still say, well, go on. Yeah, I'm never going to shun him for that, because then I look at it like, I don't know what you're going through. And I don't, even if you're not going for anything, I don't think he's going for fuck all because I think he does quite well. I'm trying to say he's blessed, yeah? So even if it is that, whatever it is, yeah, it's okay. I'm just saying, that's how I look at it. I said it's okay and I don't hold anything against it because then if I held it against, and it would be more my issue, innit? Like, I'm just saying, I don't look at it that deeply. It's okay, yeah? So then looking at the whole situation, I said to myself, cool, and I'm okay with it now. I've kind of forgiven this situation. But then the thing that it just made me realize, though, it more bothered me, like I said, I felt like I lost that one, like that person that knows me from before I ever did social media or anything else. Then I felt like you don't even see me like that. But you might see me as a guy on just the social media guy. That's what bothered me.
But do you think it's interesting though that like getting in my psychiatry bag,
just cool, no?
That you kind of projected and internalized a situation a little bit too deeply because of how you saw him.
I think so.
Because really and truly, he was just, he was a brethren who kind of took the piss, but you could maybe view it, like for me, for example, if I asked my brethren that, free bills, and he said, yeah, and he said to me, I ain't been paid yet by midnight, whatever. For me personally, I would have been like, cool, fuck it, we'll sort it out after the holiday.
Yeah.
I would have done that. I would have been like, you're not fucking up my holiday.
Yeah.
Let's think about this after we come back.
Yes.
That's how I would have done it. But I feel like because you had this guy on a pedestal, you couldn't believe what he was doing. And then you started to add layers to it, as in like, you've known me for this long. Why would you do this? Are you taking me for a mug? Do you think I'm someone else? So you've added all of this into it.
And that's why I couldn't control my reaction to how it was coming out. And the maddest thing about it as well, I was internalizing everything because then it's like almost like, you see, everything I do, every money I make, everything that I do, every bit of money I get is directly from me. Like everything is directly from me. Yeah. There's not one penny I get that comes from anything else but besides something that I created in my mind and I made it happen. Everything. Yeah. Yeah. And like, I'll never say how much. Yeah. But like, when I look at sometimes how much I've made just off my own brain of just being smart and being able to leverage it. Yeah. Sometimes I said, what the fuck? Even one time I spoke to my mom, I said, I told you that was going to happen, didn't I? And she said, what? I said, remember when I told you that somehow I'll be able to make money just off being me because I'm not able to work in an environment with people because it's like my personality it's hard for me. So it's either I work in a warehouse or I work in somewhere where I'm very isolated away from everybody and it's very like task or washing pots and pans where I don't need to interact with people. It's very much like that. And I said, I told you I'll be able to do that. And then the thing is, but that took a very long time for me to figure it out. So then when I was thinking about it, the reason this bothered me, I was like, for anybody to think that I just got it like that, it's insane. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, even if you talk about like, let's say in the UK scene of people that do content or whatever, yeah, I'm very, very a lone wolf in that sense, is that you never see me with any brands. You never see any brands associated with me. Yeah. So then this is even sometimes when I look at people that do social media, I say, I know you can't be making money off social media. You're popular, but I know you can't be making any money off social media because besides a number, because of what perception is, you don't make any money from it because you don't do, if I don't see anything attached to you, I don't see any business coming in from anything else to fund you or to...
It's just numbers.
It's just numbers. And if there's nothing coming from you to create, to make money, to leverage what you're doing, you don't make money from it. Yeah. And I could see that. So then you're just playing a perception game. So I can see that. I went through that phase when I was looking at it. I said to myself, fuck me. I've just exchanged my privacy for nothing. I've given away my privacy, which is the greatest gift a human being can have. Privacy. Privacy is the best thing. People watching this right now, if you're looking, thinking social media is so good, the greatest gift you can have that's better than that is your privacy. Privacy outweighs everything. Yeah. It outweighs everything, yeah? So when I thought, I've exchanged my privacy, people have no intimate details about my life, and I get nothing for that, yeah? I said, there's a problem there. Because I said, eventually it's going to deteriorate and it's going to fade, and I made nothing from it. So once that came into my mind a few years ago, that's when I realized I have to make something from this. And that's what I did. So all my money comes from me making it. So then when I think about somebody thinking, you just got it like that, because you're just looking at numbers on a fucking phone, that's what was irritating me. I'm like, you could never think that I just have it like that. Also, because if you know, but then nobody knows that. You wouldn't know that.
Well, that was my point.
Do you know what I mean? You don't know that. So then that's what was...
But I think you've got a special relationship with money that because you didn't have it before, and because of the hardships you've been through, that when you get money, you know that like every single penny you have, you've had to graft for it. So when someone doesn't value your time or money like you do, there's a problem. Because remember the other guy that you went the video, the issue. Then the guy when you went to the flat, like
that's the £100.
There's all these things.
Yeah. Because you know the thing is, I'll give you an example. Yeah, like you see, £100. Yeah, £100. I can put that down to like Blue Arrow, $6.70 an hour. So if you times $6.70 an hour times 8, yeah, that's how much I'd make from Blue Arrow. Yeah. Now you can't do that every single day because it will be you start hurting yourself if you're on the sink washing pots and pans and all this. Your hands will start fucking up, so you won't be able to do it. So let's say you do four days a week, yeah, $6.20 an hour for 8 hours. Yeah, sometimes you won't even get the break. I don't know how sometimes they can fuck you around like that, but then you don't even get the break sometimes. Yeah, so you time
£50.
£50, right? £50.
Just under £50.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't get the 8 hours from the agency a day, so you get 4. So you get 4 hours, maybe 3 times a week. That's what you could get. So 620 times 4 hours times that by 3. That is what I got for my 3 days work. Yeah. And then let's say the weekend came, and then I do my nightclub security work, £10 an hour for 4 hours, maybe 5. Yeah. And you get paid every 2 weeks for that one. Yeah. So that's my earnings. You calculate the 3 days for the kitchen porter or the 4 days for the kitchen porter, and you add the 2 days for the nightclub bouncing on a Friday and Saturday. And that's my income. Yeah. I can make that in 1 hour. My whole thing. I can make that what I was making in that month in an hour now. Yeah, just through my brain, but it took a long time for me to even get to that point. Yeah, so that £100, for example, when the guy did the £100 thing, I'm looking at like 670 times that by 3. You just took that, and you think you can have that? Never, you can't have that. And especially if it's anything I have, then it becomes a thing. Like I look at my life. I said the only thing that keeps me motivated is my mum. That's my grandmother. Without my grandmother, I looked at myself like a dead person walking. I'm lifeless. There's nothing else that drives me besides my grandmother, who's my mum. Nothing else. So then I look at it like, well, you could take £100 from me, yeah, which is fine. But then let's say my mum wasn't here, then I don't mind just coming to your house and throwing you over the balcony. If I go to jail, it's going to be a relief because I didn't plan to be here for that long anyway. Because once my mum is gone, there's no reason for me to be here because that's my driving force.
For bills.
Yeah, because it's not about the money. It's about me. It's about my value on earth. For a long time, it was just.
No, but hold on.
This was then.
You can't keep doing that because of how he sees a bill.
I hear that, but I don't give a damn.
No.
You can't say I hear you. It's the principality, Smokey. But if you throw a nigga over the balcony for a bill, they should throw your ass. I'm gonna tell you, don't let your ass out for bills. You are a danger to society.
But some people throw a man over the balcony for no money.
And they should be in jail too.
No, but here's the thing.
No, but he didn't say.
No, you see what
he said he's willing to throw a nigga over the. I hear you. He said no. Wait. Let me paint the story and how I heard it.
Go on.
Like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I mean. £6.70 an hour is strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So if you're having to put their bills together, £6.70 at a time, and you get to your bills, and a man violates you for that bills, that's a violation.
Yeah.
But if you throw a nigga over a balcony over that same bills, I hear what you're saying. In my opinion,
one second.
Get your ass to jail.
All right, cool. But you got to remember again, circumstance.
100%.
If you're someone who was in that scenario where you was earning £6.70.
I'm personally not throwing a nigga over. No, I speak for myself. I'm not saying.
No, but he's saying wait. You're not in it, so you can't speak.
No. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. If you know what I mean. If it's one of those things where you feel like, you know what, this is a violation, and I feel like this is something that has aggrieved me to the point where I feel like I deal with it. I hear it. You know what I mean. More power to you. I still think you should go to jail.
No.
Wait,
this is why I
no
agree.
county, 23-hour bang up.
This is why I agree with him, because my life now, even when I look at that video, when I came out, I say, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I looked and I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's growth.
100%.
Yeah.
I literally looked at that the other day and I said, what the fuck were you
and
doing?
And you niggas need to go jail too, because he talking from the past. You niggas are talking right now like that shit was fine.
I'm saying.
I didn't say fine. I'm listening to your story.
Perspective.
No, it's not even that thing. I'm just listening to your story. So
we're not agreeing or disagreeing.
Let me get straight. So if a girl's in here saying she's fucked 14 man, yeah, and because man's quiet, what does it mean we agree?
No, you niggas try to pull me up like I was crazy for saying man should go to jail.
No, but we're just listening to what he's saying.
But what he's saying is 100% right, because I look at that and I said, what the fuck? I said, because now to me, like, that was how my mind was working there. So like I said, my value is directly with my grandmother, meaning, for example, my grandmother is my value to me.
Yeah.
You understand what you're saying? Because I look at my grandmother. My grandmother didn't need to adopt me.
Yeah.
My grandmother had raised her daughter. Her daughter had me. Yeah. Daughter's schizophrenic, all these different type of things. It's like her life was already, she didn't need to she didn't need to bother with me.
But you were a grandchild though, innit?
Yeah,
And there's a different love there, innit?
She raised me as mum and son. I didn't meet my mum till I was 9. But forget all of that. My thing is, my whole value was for my mum. So I was like, if my mum being here was saving me from a lot of things. So like I said, when I went to the guy's house, it wasn't a matter of, the thing was, I went to the bank and I tried to stress out everything. When it couldn't work, I was like, okay, fuck it. I said, so tonight, let's see how it escalates. You can go jail today, but I'm like, okay, you know, your mum's kind of old. Your mum's thing, you know, she's still gonna love you. Still gonna have that connection. So even if you go jail, you're still gonna have that link with your mum. You're cool. It's fine. Yeah. So even if he escalates, something happens, you get fucked up. It doesn't really matter if you get fucked up because if you go there, you got to deal with the consequences. And it doesn't matter if I get fucked up because I don't care about myself. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's how I even looked at fights. I'm like, go there, go say. If I get fucked up, I get punched up. It doesn't matter to me because I don't care about myself. But that whole thing was with my mum. And then when that was my only reason for living. I just saw myself as a shell just walking. I don't care. Like nothing else really mattered. Yeah. Until then, when I really started deep in it, then I changed my perspective because then when I started making money off myself, etc., so looking a bit differently. But then when I sat down and I speak to my mum and I say to myself, you mentioned your daughter. You mentioned your daughter earlier, yeah? So then I have a daughter. And now my life was fucked up before. So I didn't give a fuck about nothing. Only my mum. Nothing else mattered. Yeah. So then a few years gone past, and then I look at my mum and I sit down and I talk to my mum and I have a real conversation with my mum. Yeah. So my grandmother, her parents worked on a plantation, yeah, in Dominica. So I can directly trace all of that stuff, yeah. So I look at my mum, I said, okay, you came in when you're 18, worked your way up, had a daughter, schizophrenic. She meets somebody who's also schizophrenic, but have grandkids who have me, for example. I looked at all this stuff you've invested into me. And I said, and I would just throw that away. That's when my mindset started. Then I said to her, then I looked at my mum and I said, you know what, mum, you're my best friend. Yeah. Then I started thinking, she said, you're my best friend. And I said the whole thing about, you know, I don't care if I die. And she said, you need to stop thinking like that, like whatever. And I said, if you go, then nothing else really matters, innit? Then I'll just be free spirit, do whatever the fuck I want, yeah. And then daughter happens, yeah. Then my mind is very signals, right? So my mum is born on the 19th, my grandma was born on the 19th of July, yeah? I'm born on the 18th of July. What a weird coincidence. I have a daughter, my daughter's born on the 17th of July. So then when I start looking at her, I asked my mum, I said, you're my best friend, yeah? And I start looking at my mum and she said, yeah, that's why you should always make sure you always take care of yourself, always make sure you don't ever mess up your life. Like, I would be happy, I don't want you to think that way. So I was like, cool. That's when I start thinking about my daughter and I said, it's a fucked up way to do it, but this is the only way that I was even able to rationalize the having a daughter and the running away and saying, fuck all of this. This was the only way I was able to rationalize it. I said, the only person that was here for me was my gran. Only person. If it wasn't for her, I'd be fucked. Yeah? So that's my best friend. Then I started thinking, I'm cold in a sense, it's hard for me to have emotional connections and feel for people and like develop that. It takes me a long time, yeah? Yeah? So when I started thinking of my daughter and I said, I could be that for my daughter when I build that relationship. One day, I want to be that, like a best friend. And then that's when I started thinking about reasons to live, why you should do that. And that's when I started thinking about get your situation right, get your financials right, do this. That's what I started doing. So then on the level now where my mindset is very much what you said. So when I look back and even when I see people now, even I see myself, I look at it and I say to myself, like, I can't even be around people who look at life as a liability. That's mad to me. If I'm with somebody right now, and like, yeah, bruv, like, beefing somebody, you're gonna do this. I'm like, I can't even be around you, bruv. Like, our life is so different. I'm looking at everything like, what the fuck are we doing here? If somebody told me, like, if I spoke to myself 3 years ago and said, I don't give a fuck about my life, I would never speak to me again. I'd be like, I can't talk to this person. I feel for you, and I know you're going through your shit, whatever, but everybody's going through shit.
So
sorry.
Are you saying that now you've had your daughter, you've got more value now in like you
yes,
see more value now?
Yeah,
Okay.
because now I look at it like without my mum, who's my gran, I would be alone. So I said to myself, then I look at life and I see all these people and I pay attention to a lot of people on social media, like when people put up their children, yourself. I pay a lot of attention to stuff like that and I see it. And then before I didn't give a fuck about nothing. Yeah? Like I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I didn't care family, nothing. I don't care. Yeah? Because I was like, at one point, I only hugged my biological mother like 2 years ago. I said, hug her. I felt comfortable. Yeah? All of that stuff. I've known her for my whole life, man. I kind of used to feel like, get away from me, yeah? Because I don't see her as that, yeah? But now I can hug her and give her a kiss because I look at it deeply because I look at family and all these different things. But I look at certain people on social media like fathers and I look at them and at first I was thinking to myself like, how come they feel that and I don't feel that? Like, what's going on there? But then I said, think deeper about it. Look at that. Said, look at that. That's a child. That's a daughter. That's a little girl. She's black. Yeah? Now think about all the bullshit she's going to have to go through just being a little black girl. Think about that. Now, you already know the consequence. You see people, they like man on shows and podcasts talking about single girls are single mums and all these different type of things. They'll talk about, a girl's father is not around, like, and that's why you did like this and all this different shit. Then I say, I can't sit down and logically rationalize and listen to all this shit. And I'm basically perpetuating the same thing. It's insane. And I said, so even if I'm not there yet all the way, I said, you need to make yourself be there because you can't do that. So then even if, for example, I won't get into all that stuff, I said, just being open to it took me a long time. But it's like for watching people like yourself, when you put your daughter out there and I say, look at that, like that's insane. Like, look at that. That's how it should be. That's beautiful to see that. That's how it really should be. Do you know what I mean? Then I see other black men come up and they speak about being in their children's lives and doing all these different type of things. And I look at it and I look at it differently. And I said, yeah. And I look at it and now I can put the full circle and I look at my mum and then put that on her and I'm like, what he's doing, what them man are doing for their kids, that's the same thing your mum did for you. There's no difference. So I can't separate it. I can't be like, well, she got a mum, innit? Like, who needs a fucking dad? Like, I didn't have a fucking dad. Who gives a shit? Like, you'll be all right. You won't be all right.
It's interesting though, because I think I had this conversation the other day about parents and I was just like, when I got arrested the first time, I didn't give a shit about getting arrested. All I cared, because I was like, my mum and dad are going to find out. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about jail. I didn't care about...
You mean you care more about what your parents...
I cared more about what they thought than anything else. Like, that's all... When they arrested me, that's all I could think about was, oh shit, my mum and dad are going to find out. Oh, I'm going to get grief. So and I was imagining if I took my mum and dad out of that situation, where I would be. Because there's a lot of times that something would have happened. I don't give a shit. Because it's just only me dealing with this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no one else here. So I feel like that role of parent sometimes is... Obviously, they're there to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Role models, whatever, yeah, 100%. But like them, that role model, them being role models, actually sometimes it's just them being present and them, sometimes the fear of letting them down is massive, bro. I didn't really, because I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but I looked at it, I was thinking, right, that's mad, isn't it? Because normally you would think if you get arrested, you care more about the police. You care about what's going to happen, whether you're arrested, maybe go in jail, what they're going to find, like, do you know what I'm saying? Little things like that. But, bro, immediately, nothing mattered apart from, when they find out I'm finished, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
what they thought of, the shame of it, everything, yeah.
So obviously not to the degree that you're saying about it, but I'm saying it's key that your grandma being there for you allowed, even though the epiphany came late or later, that her being there was like a driving force, because if she wasn't there, that thought you had 3 years ago might have manifested and became worse.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have anyone there to say, but you had a reference for love. You were like, do you know what? You showed me love and you're always there for me. There must be something here. It didn't make sense to you at the time.
Yeah.
But when you start to think about it and like you started to draw other things from life, and to me, you're one of those people that you're like, you've got like an addictive personality.
What do you mean?
So in terms of if there's something like, if you want to lose weight, you gung-ho.
Yeah.
You go for it.
This guy loves this gung-ho. I had to Google it the other day. You said it a couple of times. I didn't know what you meant, but I had to Google it and I was like, okay, cool, yeah.
You go gung-ho. As I'm saying, even in terms of your music, like you said that the way you see things is very like binary. So you're like, in terms of your head, everything you've made is through your head.
Yeah.
So like in terms of, pause by the way. So in terms of music and whatever, yeah, I know that. Hey, yo, that was wild.
That was a bad word.
That was crazy, yo.
That was crazy.
That was crazy, yo. So for me, whenever you see an angle, that's what you go for. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of the love thing now, because you've seen it, you start to explore it more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With your music, because you've seen it work, you start to explore it more. With your skits, like everything you do, once you see it and it becomes visible,
yeah, facts.
You go for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
So, I have a question for you, by the way. See the girls you get in your video, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you just DM them on the gram?
Which one? The one that's...
No, any of your videos.
All my original music videos were like the drill ones. Most of the girls were all girls that I was dating.
Okay.
So the hip-hop ones, all the ones, they were all girls that I was dating. The ones now, like the house ones, like are you talking about the skits ones?
Like the one where the girl was on the
question.
Oh no, that's the girl in Clout Chasers.
That's a loaded question.
She was in Clout Chasers. She was in episode 2.
Oh, your show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
she was in that, but she's a pole dancer.
Is that a Chinese one?
No, we
No.
need to
No,
break,
no, no,
no. We need to break that down because you asked that like, why are they in there?
No.
You're asking it like,
I'm
how
asking
you
where-
get them in there?
Yeah, as in, where did he get them from? Like,
Exactly. Man says, boy, I ain't got nothing better to
Come
do.
on.
That's how you ask the question. That's how you ask the question. Don't do that.
Because
Why couldn't he get them in there? Like, how do other people get this shit in the video?
You see, Keith's just come on some troublesome vibe.
It's not no trouble.
Keith is acting.
You don't know.
The only
You know.
value Keith's
You
adding
know.
is
I
cheeky
thought Keith came
comments,
in
bro.
high, you know. I thought you were smoking. When he came in, it's like,
he's high.
I was like,
He's high.
Hey, you know I don't smoke.
No, you said you thought you came in high, didn't it? I don't
I was like,
know.
is he high? I was like, is he smoking? Because you came in hella mellow. He was like,
What was I going to say again?
I got a question to ask, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's talk about the show.
oh yeah, big man thing, say less, 12th of November, bruv. Me and DJ Academics, Clapham Grand, bruv. We got all kinds of things. We got game
Clapham
shows.
grand. You clapping
Big
cheeks
man
in the
ting,
grand.
bruv.
Yo,
Big man
damn.
ting.
The
Oh,
grand.
it's Clapham.
It's gonna be a mad thing. We've got game shows. Gonna be doing the fucking live Q&A thing. Also gonna be doing the live DMs as well, bruv. You get me? So people in the audience just gotta message me, bruv. I'll be doing the live DMs.
Where can they find the tickets?
Big man ting on shubs.com, bruv. Get your tickets. It's gonna be a mad thing. Me and DJ Academics. It's first time in the UK, bruv. So it's gonna
How
be
did
a
you
movie.
make the connection?
Shout out to Swag Entertainment, bruv. Big man ting. They made the connection. With me, Academics basically reacted to a video of mine like a few months ago, the grilling episode.
Mm.
So like he'd seen me on there, but we got acquainted when we did like the live thing on my Instagram, basically.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be exciting because again, it's his first time. And the thing is as well, even with that, it's like I didn't realize that a lot of people like like, you know, when you think someone is like super loved, I didn't know he was like quite even controversial here. Like in a sense, bare people don't like what he said about certain UK artists. Like he weren't feeling certain UK rappers.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
did
like
you?
that's the
Yeah,
thing. Like
right.
everybody I've told about the event, they're like, "Rah, like, is he gonna talk about what he said about gigs?" And I was like, "What did he say about gigs?" And he said that I weren't really feeling him that or something like that. And I was like, "I didn't know he said that." And they're like, "Yeah, it was like a thing." Like some people.
See the difference between America and the UK is in America you can actually say you don't like someone, as in or
You don't think you can hear?
nah.
Everyone's pretending to like certain artists.
No, it's
For
not,
real?
no, it's not pretending to like artists.
Like pretending.
No, it's not-
Everyone's out
wait,
there
one sec.
faking.
It's not pretending to like. I just feel like it's like this, yeah. People just don't want to upset people. So it's kind of like if you've got a dead project or a project that I'm not really feeling, I just want to talk about it. That's the easiest thing.
So basically, instead of giving an opinion,
Yeah.
you just
Whereas academic, if you look at academics, for example, he's had issues with people and he would talk about them. Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, your this is garbage, or he'll say like this, but then that person might still reach out to him because they see the power within academics.
Yes, they see like what he could. Still
Yeah,
bring
like
in.
even Offset the other day was like to him, why didn't you promote my album?
Yeah.
Offset was like, but you didn't come on my show. You went on the show with that white girl. What's her name?
Oh, you mean the other way around?
Yeah, you didn't come on academic
Yeah.
shows.
Academics didn't, our officers didn't come on academics.
Yeah. It was like you didn't come on my show. You went on the show with the white girl. You went. You done
I know you're talking about the what's her name?
Bobby.
The
Bobby.
Bobby.
You went
something,
on
yeah.
a press run. So don't look at me now to help you when you didn't want to come on my shit for a press run. Do you know what I'm saying? So like people see the value in academic, but it's different. Even Joe Biden, for example, Joe Biden can talk about people, but they might still be cool with him.
But do you think it's
I've-
because that person can still gain a lot just with the actual back and forth? Whereas over here, the artist, it's like almost it'll
Nothing
become
to gain.
It'll be nothing
Over
to
here,
gain, and it
man,
has to become a deeper problem now.
Over here is all problems, nothing to gain on either side,
Yeah.
essentially.
That's
'Cause,
yeah.
you know what I mean? When you speak about someone, you know what I mean, they just want to see you at an event. And the problem with, you know, that what I find with most people here, and you know what I mean, it could be something I'm saying, because like I said, I can say this because I don't go to any of the things most people go to, and I couldn't give a damn for the most part.
Yeah.
But I feel like most people like being invited to things. Most people like being around those environments, and they know that if they say the wrong things about certain people, whatever, they can't go to those things. They can't be in those environments. They might see those people. They might bump heads with people. You see what I'm saying? Or they might not even get invited to things those people do. So sometimes someone might say, I'm not particularly fond of this project, but I would want to be invited to the premiere for this because of who I
Just
might
for the
meet
look
there
as well, yeah.
and this, and it looks good. So let me not say something because it might rub the person the wrong way. And I've always said, I personally feel like that has more of a negative effect on the UK long term, because I feel like it's just loads of people pretending something is good to not piss anyone off, but it doesn't help the people they're lying to, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because I feel like sometimes, and I genuinely believe, like, I can come out here and not to say, and I'll pick a big artist because I'll pick Stormzy because he's the biggest artist in the
Yeah.
UK. You know what I mean? If I was to come here and say, hey, I don't like the Stormzy project, it will be a bad thing. So I can sit here and say, I like the last 3 Stormzy projects.
Yeah.
If I say I don't like this one, I get branded a hater. You know what I mean? If I say I don't like a Gets project, if I say I don't like a Gigs project, if I say I don't like a Dave project, a Cinch project, whatever artist, nobody cares that I like the other 3.
Yeah.
If I don't like this one now, it becomes about this one. Like, how could you say that? And it becomes, you could have kept that to yourself or whatever. When I like the project, no one said I should keep that to myself. When I say I like this project, I'm loving it, everyone's okay with me singing his praises.
Yeah.
Once again, everyone loves the fact that I'm singing his praises. But if I don't like it, it becomes, you could have kept that to yourself. I'm like, why? If I like the shit and I talk about the shit, it's cool. So why can I not say, not feeling this one? You know what I mean?
So,
and that doesn't mean I don't like the artist.
So,
it doesn't mean like I'm a hater. I just don't feel this project. And if I've spent my time listening to it, and sometimes, you know what I mean? It's not even just money, bro. If you have a 90-minute project and I spend 90 minutes on this 3 times, you know what I mean? I've spent, 270 minutes listening to this. The least I should be allowed to say is, you know what? This could have been better. I personally feel this could have been like this could have been like this. And I feel like I should be allowed to say that without it being a thing. If I like 10 of your skits and I say I don't like this one, am I a hater? Or I just don't like this one.
that one.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
and
Keith,
I feel like
Keith,
we're not like, people say, why don't you like
But Keith, I think it's the way people say it. I feel like because the way social media works now is the funniest comment is what people gravitate to. The most cheeky comment is what people gravitate to. So, for example, if you bring out a tune, I don't like Sniper, for example, I can just be like, yo, I've heard Castillo's songs, not really my favourite, I prefer the other ones. Or Castillo, I don't know, it's not really my vibe, you know, like whatever. But if I'm saying, hey, that tune is bullshit, bro, absolute garbage, it's very different.
But why can't I say that?
But my thing is, it's fine for you to say that. But if man catches you, it's however I see fit to react to your comment is how I see fit. Because if you want to talk anyhow, I'll react anyhow.
Do you also think though, because in America, do you feel like it's because the person making the comment doesn't fear the violence because they're equal? Meaning, for example, let's say, for example, I'm in America, I make a comment about you, an artist, yeah? And you say you're gonna come see me. I'm like, all right then, I already know if it goes down, I could literally, if we're in the right state, I could literally bring the same amount of violence that you can bring to me. So everything that you're saying is all well and good, but I can match your energy. Yeah, if I'm on a, whereas over here, if somebody chats shit about somebody's album, they might not even be able to match that same, even if they were about that same energy, they might not even be able to match it because my guy's coming through with a bag of people. We're also connected. You can't match that same energy.
I think it's police as well though. Like in America, for example, Charlemagne, the police.
But they're not here though also.
No, I'm just saying,
they got mad security on them.
him, academics, for example, police. You can't, like, academics will tell you, I'll go to the police.
But
like,
couldn't somebody
me,
here do that? Could you get somebody here?
Oh yeah, I do that. I tell niggas, bro, you catch me. You never catch me, nigga, you're going to jail.
No, but I'm saying, but in terms of black people in general here, like, if you're in the scene,
are they going to give a fuck about you? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's not even that. You're not going to go police because you might be labelled a snitch or like, that you, the snitch man.
Tell on niggas.
It's proximity. It's 100% proximity.
Yeah, all it is.
What do you mean?
Proximity.
In America, bro, America's so big.
Far, bro.
You be in Alabama, bro, talking about a man in New York, you may never see each other. You know what I mean?
So
that's an 8 hour, I'm not sure if it's 8 hours, but it's an 8, 9, 10 hour flight.
Is it like the equivalent of somebody like, I guess, chatting shit about me in Paris?
Yes. You know what I mean? Like, what are the chances? You know what I mean? Poland, you're looking at a man like, you know what I mean? You know, you're like, I could get angry at this and I'm never catching this
going to see you.
Man's out there in your comments speaking to you in German.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Man are out there, the snoo blackie in the comments. What are you going to say?
But then if it's somebody from like South,
like,
and you literally live.
Bro, you're like, I've seen you before and I'm going to see you again. I'm going to see you at an industry event. You know what I mean? I'm going to see you at the GRM Gala. So, you know what I mean? When people say stuff, they're like, is it worth really bumping into man?
Well, my thing is, if you're within the scene, it's just long because if you're trying to make a career in the scene, you don't upset the scene.
But what if you made money off yourself talking about that scene? Would it really matter then?
Yeah, but
it would matter.
But for example, go.
No, I said it would matter. Just because you generated money doesn't mean it makes a difference.
Now, let's say, for example, you can make enough money. Let's say you do YouTube, you do all that, monetize it, whatever. You have different revenue streams where you got a cult gang of people that really fuck with you. You go on your Twitch, your streams, you're talking, they're fucking with you. You got your own core people. They're like, yeah, we like you when you talk shit about them. Fuck them. Do what you want. You do you. Yeah? And you say, well, I got all my money, bruv. Man lives in Stoke-on-Trent, bruv.
And you can say whatever
that's what
you
I'm
like.
saying. Yeah, but that's my point. For example,
different.
If you look at academics,
Can
for
you do
example,
that then?
academics is cool, but I don't know if academics can move as free. Well, maybe now it's a bit different, but I feel like there's a time when maybe he couldn't.
He couldn't, yeah.
When he had the issue with Meek and a couple other people, it was a bit.
So yeah, and technically he still had to pattern them situations
Do
first.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas,
You know, sorry, go on.
whereas it depends. Whereas if you have, like here, for example, if you're talking shit behind your computer about bare different rappers, bare different people, the issue isn't the rappers, it's the affiliates, bro.
Got you.
Because remember, I might have an issue with you, but the man them around you, I don't know what they look like, but you know what I look like.
Yes.
So I could be somewhere and I just get slapped up and man say, yeah, man caught him for you still.
And that's one thing I've noticed as well, like in terms of like the UK industry, it's like everybody seems to know everybody. Even the side men know the side men. Like even the random man in the background know the other random man in the background.
Yeah.
And then when everybody gets together, you're like, right, everybody knows it. You could literally, you would never know who is who.
But that's why they say that the UK is very cliquey and small. But if you do the research, but it's tiny, bro. Like,
It really is.
You see what I put in the group the other day?
No, what's that?
When we were talking about, I can't remember what we were talking. I think we were talking about like music. We were actually talking about music, and we were talking about. And I was basically saying that, you know, like when an artist comes out, drops a single, whatever, and the single blows, and it's like you can tell that there's a machine behind it. So
Yeah.
everyone's gassed about their project. Their project drops, and it's like a flop, or not a flop, but a flop based on everyone's standard. Yeah. And then I'm just like, what did you expect? Because you know, like someone told me, I'm not gonna say who, but there's a formula that they use, or like I don't know if you can agree to what I'm saying, yeah. But there's this like thing that they do with your single where they could project if you drop a project where you would chart off the back of the performance of your single.
Like metrics,
So
basically.
there's an algorithm that calculates that.
Yeah, it's algorithm.
Okay.
So like for example, if your single charted at number 3, the label will look at it and be like, I'm going to invest X amount of money
because it will drive it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
got you.
And then you're projected to get a number 2 if you do X, Y, Z. And it's like, everything's so data driven. And I'm saying sometimes with all the data, you could drop a project and it
still
just
fucks
flops.
up. Yeah. Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Or it's overinflated because maybe you collabed with someone else. So remember, if I get a collab with a big artist, maybe because of relationships or I was just in the right place at the right time, and now I get loads of streams.
Yeah. It doesn't mean they're going to listen to your other shit. Yeah.
But when it comes to the way they calculate those things, they factor all of those things in. So whether you've got a single with somebody else, whatever, they will not ignore what numbers you do by yourself. So it's not like, oh, wow, he's got a song with this person. They will never ignore where you sit on your own. So they will take what you do on your own, plus what, you know what I mean, they think this will do, and they will still find a more, you know what I mean? And when you look at it, you know what I mean, it will never be 100% accurate, but you find that a lot of times it sits within.
Yeah,
That's why even in America, when you look first week numbers, a lot of time, you know what I mean,
Projection.
the projections are close. You do find anomalies where you can find somebody
that
that's
does the
done
banter,
to match it. But
it's
I find
usually
that
always, you're right.
it's
usually
always
spot on,
within
like,
those right numbers a lot of the time, you know what I mean? There's anomalies because you never know what could happen, or you know what I mean?
Goes
People
viral
might
on
just
the
pick up
TikTok, it does
on
happen,
some
But
shit.
if there's an algorithm that dictates that, then wouldn't that same algorithm influence how much they get paid in their advance?
No. Because the label doesn't want to pay you shit. You know what I mean? So whatever.
No, I know.
So for them, they know what you might do, but you don't know that. So when I'm giving you some money, bro, I'm not paying you based on what I know you might do. I'm paying you based on what you think you're going to do. Or what you're okay with. So if you sit there, Tazer, you're a new artist, right? So let's say we've sat here in this room as a label, and we've sat there and we think Tazer can do, you know what I mean, 5 million. Tazer don't know he can do 5 million. You know what I mean? And I know that for Tazer to get 5 million, it will only cost 250. I'm only giving you 250. You know what I'm saying? Or I can even sit here and say, I want you to owe me however much money I want you to owe me. Sometimes I might even give you more money than you need, simply because I want you to owe me more.
Stay in the race.
Because if I think you're going to make 5 M's, I might say, here's 2 M's, Taze. So you're thinking, here's whatever. I've given you that number based on the fact that I know that based on what you can sell, you might recoup too quickly. So I'm going to need you to hold free. So I know I'm going to get my shit back. I just need you to keep owing me.
No, I'm saying,
but we've got the maths back then.
But do you reckon they
don't.
consider all of these things? That's what
Of course
I'm
they
saying.
do. Bro, literally, that's how those loans work. But at the end of the day, the way, you know, when it comes to, you know, labels, Netflix, every single company, at the end of the day, they don't calculate all of this based off one artist. You know what I mean? We have 100 artists on our roster, and at the end of the year, we need to be in the green. So literally, you know what I mean? This maths that we have will calculate across these artists that even if these 90 other artists out of the 100 lose
just
money,
for sheer numbers
these
of the
10
ones that win
will do it. You know what I mean? So we will never be
in the red.
Yeah, so it's literally just mathematics essentially. You know what I mean? It's the statistics when it comes to all of it.
But
But you know what I mean?
speaking of UK artists though, what would you call an artist here falling off? Because when I look at like music, sometimes I'm like, are these men actually falling off, or do they not just have a label behind them anymore? Or is they not back? Because then, what is the definition of them falling off?
Okay, let me give you an example, yeah, because I don't understand this. I've never said an artist fell off. Because at the end of the day, you can give me a particular sound when you're hungry. Okay, the hunger you had when you was working as a kitchen porter is probably different to the hunger you have now.
Yeah.
So the music you might have given us then, I might be able to relate to. But now you're wearing Christian Dior shades, you got your own merch. Do you know what I'm saying?
It would be different,
Your music might be different. That doesn't mean you fell off. You're just going down a different direction. And I don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't understand this falling off thing. So if I know that the music that I was making, maybe first album I made 100K, second album, similar sound, 120, it would make sense that my third album, that will be the sound that I follow. But let's say in my life, I've experienced new things.
Yeah.
I've done new things with the money that I've generated. And I'm like, you know what? I want to try a different sound. All of my fans are going to be, but what the fuck is this, bro? But I might gain a new audience. So now my sales are like, people listen to it, but it's like, nah, it's not for me. And I gain a new audience. And that takes time. People don't understand. You see music, yeah? Like you said it the other day with Drake's album. First listen, all right, cool. Then you listen to it in your car, different vibe. Listen to it with a gal.
So so a lot of people are basically like shitting on it. So I haven't listened to it yet. So giving it like, now it's been like 2 weeks.
The album's fire, man.
The album's cold. The album's actually cold.
The album's cold.
Because I always feel like sometimes people are like doing performative stuff. Like when
because like Marv said earlier, people want to say the album could drop at 11, bro. 11:05, there's a man tweeting, yo, this is a classic. And then there's a next man that's like, oh, this is shit. My Drake is done out here. I'm like, brother, you had one tune.
I think I was talking to someone about Drake's album the other day. The thing is, the difference with Drake is, for example, when you look at all the different albums he has, Drake's album tends to reflect who he's been around, the sounds that are out already, or whatever. He's in that space now. Whereas back in the day, Drake used to just rap.
So he was just him back in the day. Now he's kind of like...
Yeah, now as you can see, like views or like more life. It depends on where he is and what stage he's at, innit? So with this album, when I first heard it, it sounded like, not a messy album, but it was like, I don't get this album. Like that's the first thing I thought when I put it on, because I'm expecting
views or
my version of Drake.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone wants their version of Drake when they listen to Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes this is not about you. This is about the artist, what they want to give us. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've had to listen to the album now. So when I'm listening to it, I'm hearing certain songs, whatever. I'm not connecting. But then one day I've gone for a drive. And I'm like, you know what?
And it hit different.
I'm like, because I was skipping through. You know that when you're skipping through and you give it like 4 seconds because you want to hear the beat drop and you're like, I'm like, nah. I want to leave this album playing from the beginning. So I played it, went for a long drive somewhere. And bro, like the songs I started to hear, I'm like, nah. This album is actually a good album, bro.
And also, you got to take into consideration, that, brother, that man put time and effort into the album. They're not just going to give you a shit album,
Facts.
This is where he feels he is in life. And also, one thing I've noticed about Drake, people always rate the album after the fact.
But that's what I was thinking.
Because it's like, you've got to be invested in Drake. You got to see how he's living his life.
Even I was speaking to a girl about a Drake album, and there's that skit where he's talking at the beginning of the track, and he's gone, you girls don't need a boyfriend. You need someone to micromanage you to kind of tell you. But this girl was like, that's exactly how we feel. That when I'm with a guy, I don't want to think about
anything.
As in, like, for example, when where we going, you tell me, like, my surroundings, I don't need to really care about my surroundings because you're going to look after me. Like, what should we do? What are we going to eat? Where are we going to go? Like, but the way Drake dropped it, like, it might be a trivial line, but the difference is, us as guys might look at that line and be like, anything. Girls are like, oh my God, this touched me. Like, there's certain songs.
They're really feeling that.
There's certain songs like that that it depends on like who you are, where you are in life. Like, for example, there might be a song that you hear takes you back to Blue Arrow days.
Yeah, I get you.
There might be a song that takes you back to like your love for your grandma.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but then I might hear that song and I don't relate because I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Also, you got to think about it, bro. The guy can do, like, who in Drake's camp right now is telling him no?
And is that a good thing?
No, it's not about whether it's a good thing or not. I'm just basically saying that if he wants to go into the studio, depending on who he keeps around him, I've watched many interviews of his boys talking and they all rate and love this guy. They say he's a genuine guy. We want to be around him. He's not that he's putting man on payroll and saying
They
you
just
lot
like
wrong.
it. They just want to be.
They
around.
want to be. He's actually a wavy dude. Obviously, he's got a couple man around him that's like, if shit hits the fan, I'll make the phone call. But at the same time, the people that he keeps around him, they want to be there. Like if someone was a prick, you would have heard by now. It can't just be he's paying these man.
Because usually with artists, there's always somebody.
There's always something. But with him, it's just like he's just cutting through doing his thing. But what I'm saying is the way he's been experiencing life since.
Not to say that's a bad thing, but people have come out and say that. But what do we say to that? Even down to
They're like
women.
they're chatting
Even
shit.
when you, But this is it. You know what I mean? People always look at those people like they're haters. You know, when it comes to certain people, people always discount it like people are haters. Because you know, wait. I'm not saying that's true or it's not true. I'm just saying when certain people come out to say certain things about certain people, because of where they sit on the totem pole, where people sit, you know what I mean, the hierarchy, it's bad to say bad things about that person because he's the hottest. And I feel like, you know, when you become, and again, I could be totally wrong and talking out of my ass. I feel like with certain people, when you become the person that is the hottest thing and you have, you know what they call the Drake stimulus package, essentially, nobody wants to piss off the nigga that can take everybody to the next level. Nobody wants to be the person that says the wrong thing. Nobody wants to, you know what I mean? Look at what happened to Quentin Miller, bro. That motherfucker did nothing wrong within that whole situation. You know what I mean? He did everything he was supposed to do. And the best motherfucker in the world that you speak of threw man under the bus. But that's just how I see it. You see what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? Everyone could have the way they view those things and how those things went down. But that's just how we look at it. You see what I'm saying? But because, you know, Drake is the guy, people like Quentin Miller get swept under the rug.
And then
in the
and
grand scheme
I
of
get you,
things.
and you won't ever really hear shit until everything fizzles out. And then
you know what I mean? It's only, exactly, with most people, bro, it's only when shit goes there, and you know what I mean? And with Drake, he's one
I
of
get
those
what you mean,
people-
because even with 50 Cent now, if anybody comes out the woodworks and chat shit, man, it's like, shut up, man.
Yeah,
He's a
no one
hater.
will ever say
You know what I
nothing.
mean?
Exactly.
Not even that he's a hater.
And I feel like Drake will never. I feel like Drake is one of those people, like, based on his trajectory and how he does things, I feel like, bro, Drake will be old before his fire burns out. You know,
Well,
what I
you
mean?
said-
because of that, we will never hear nothing.
You just made me think
No,
of
but we hear
something.
bad things about Drake. We talk about.
No,
People
but
diss Drake all the time.
you made me think of something, yeah. And this is something that I think about. And I always wanted to ask people this, yeah. You said something about like certain artists, you listen to them or certain song takes you back to a place, yeah. I want to know, yeah, like, cause there's not many artists for me that I like listen to. Which artists for you, like, do you like hold personal, like where they don't have to be like popping now, like where you listen to them, like, but that's your artist that you look at their music deeper than that. When you hear their shit, like you really, like you don't hear their shit, like you feel their shit. Do you guys have any artists like that for you, or is it just like music and it's like it's hard? Or,
I don't think I actually have an artist like that. I have periods of time where, you know, and you're like, there's music that came out of this period of time. And I was in this space in this period of time.
Oh, so you hold
and
that.
I hear anything from that era.
Time, yes.
You know what I mean? And I will always, like, there's songs I think of, and I was like, every single time I hear that song, it invokes an emotion. You know what I mean? And there's songs now that come out that don't do that.
I get what you mean.
And there's songs from, you know what I mean? I go back as far as 2004.
So like a Beanie Siegel feeling in the air. You're just
Stuff
like,
like that,
it
yeah.
feels different when you hear it. You're like, yo.
It's like for me, the Bashman era from when I was in college. Not on my mum's
That's a
side.
random one.
I know it sounds crazy.
That's a
No, I
random
don't
one.
even just love Bashman. I love Bashman,
period.
and I say from a certain period of time.
Mad.
Where if I hear certain songs from that period, bro, you know what I mean? I just go
Hella
crazy.
Gunfingers.
And then I'll hear stuff like Ja Rule's album with Bobby Brown and stuff like that. I was in boarding school at the time, and there was, you know what I mean, this prefect, and he used to bully the shit out of us, and he loved that album so much that till this day, I fucking hate that album. You know what I mean? But every time, and it invokes emotions out of me.
I
You know
get
what
what you mean.
Negative emotions, but you
it's
know
the
when you
time
like,
period.
and when I say bare songs from that period, you know what I mean, that around that Ja Rule thing, like, because those are the songs all of them man were listening to around that time. So when I hear them songs, bro, pisses me the fuck off, because all I can think of is a negative time in my life.
Surrounded to that.
You see what I'm saying? When
See,
I
that
hear them
makes
tunes,
sense.
yeah, bro.
Because I was thinking of maybe people just have
But-
artists, but I've never heard somebody say it's like
Nah,
a
for-
moment in
for
time.
me-
That's hard.
Artist-wise, it will be, I can think of three. Lil Wayne, Drake, and Future. And if I had to
But
think
you
of an
like
album,
feel them like you.
yeah, Future, Badmatic. Like to the point where girls are always like, oh, but he's toxic. I'm like, listen to what he's saying.
So
No, but
Sick,
but listen
That's
to what he's
this
saying.
is dope hearing that because that's
Fam.
so.
you see, music.
That's
I don't like explaining my music to people.
Yeah, it's my
Like,
taste.
if you don't
like,
believe it, like for me, I've got too many. Like, for example, Diplomats.
That's
yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a period of time where like anything I heard of Diplomats, Jim Jones, Cam's my guy, Mace.
You know, Thing's my guy when it comes to Dipset, Jim Jones. I don't know why,
No,
But man,
Jim,
used
no,
to get onto me
no,
about
no,
it. Like,
Jim,
it's
no,
because he's
Santana.
an entrepreneur.
no, Jim now.
No, Jim Den as well.
No. Jim Den was calm.
No,
but-
Jim
but-
Den was good.
No,
what I'm saying.
but it wasn't like it was Cam and Jewels.
Yeah, no, I know, but I like Jim.
But his role,
Jim was like the henchro, like he was a man in the background that would like do the little ad lib.
But I still liked his
but I'm not
project.
gonna lie, he's got some Jim Jones, yeah. Like he's got some tunes with like the Product of My Environment album. He's got some actual
he's got bangers,
tunes,
bro.
like- And I didn't actually look at him like that.
And it's just
I
the
used
way-
to think he was like this.
Yeah, but it's the way he raps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he wasn't supposed to be a rapper.
Busted
that's
out,
why.
Yeah.
just chilling in Harlem, cooling. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just dumb.
I
Like,
get what you mean.
but it's different. Everyone gravitated towards Cam and Jewels. Cool, no problem.
So
Yeah,
Diplomats,
Diplomats, Cam Mace,
50 Cent.
50 Cent,
yes.
DMX, Young Jeezy. That was like, that's my guy, bruv. Like when that Fuck My Brethren 101 album came out, brother. I phoned my brethren and I said, yo, I need to pick up some weed, bro.
Is this show cancelled?
Nah, I've been postponed to 5th
Yeah.
of
Who's-
December.
It's Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Yeah, that was December. It's
Yeah.
been moved. I saw it come up on an ad the other day.
Young Jeezy. Yeah.
That's bruv,
We're strapped for time, you know.
Oh shit! Because
Yeah.
even you just say this, like when I saw that Jeezy thing pop up, yeah, I was like, "Bro, I'm an old nigga though, bro." I was like, I need to go to this,
Yeah.
because I was like, you know what? When it just comes out, you know, there's certain tunes when you just hear it, you just want to be
Bro.
like, yeah.
I'll tell you,
I don't feel
different,
when they done the verses,
This guy was jumping around his room,
Jeezy, bro. I was in Dubai, yeah. I remember I was in the group. I was screaming, bro. I'm screaming in my room. These men are laughing in the group. Do you know what it is? I'd say that there's certain people. If the question you're asking is, when an artist plays a song, do you lose yourself?
Like you just.
Jeezy's one of them people that like, there's certain songs that come on, like, I lose myself, bro. As in, like, I'm singing the lyrics, I'm closing my eyes, I'm doing this shit.
And you feel a deeper connection.
Who's a new artist then? Because mine is Little Baby.
That's a hard one, you know. I'm not gonna
Little
lie.
brother. See Little Baby? I think Little Baby because I paid attention to Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug's journey.
Okay.
And I always saw Little Baby in the
In
back. So then when he finally came to the front, it was like, this is me. It was like,
That's a good one,
all right,
fam.
cool. But then Freestyle, when he dropped Freestyle, that's his most played song.
But do you feel it?
Brother.
Yeah, the freestyle one, yeah. Yeah.
But I know the lyrics.
But you feel.
Yeah, and then I've seen him live. I saw him in Brixton and I saw him in Miami.
So you feel it.
I don't think there's anyone currently.
I feel
that
retarded when I
care
listen
about.
to that new shit. I feel like I'm losing brain cells, bro. When I say Little Baby, bro, I feel like when I listen to Little Baby's music, yeah, it sounds really bad. But till this day, I'm still trying to figure out how that, you know what I mean? Like, whenever niggas are doing well, I'm like, more power to them.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how
But you're
he got
trying
away.
to understand, like,
Bro, do you know how it's... Do you know
Brother,
how sick it
I
is?
don't even hear the words.
No, I know.
Nah,
Okay,
There are
cool.
no words
No.
in
Do you
that
know
music.
what's mad? Do you know what's mad? I used to think...
There are no
wait.
words.
I used to think that, yeah. But do you know what I do in my spare time? Sometimes I would play the music in the
So look at
background
the
and read the
lyrics.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Gunna,
okay.
I'm sorry,
Gunna,
if I
Little
have to-
Baby.
bro, if I have to read that shit, bro.
Gunna, Little Baby, and Young Thug. When you read the lyrics and then you hear it, you're
What
like,
kind of coon baby shit is that? No, I'm not
brother.
saying you, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying they're actually
No, but
chatting.
but
They're
Keith,
making.
but Keith, you're
It's
going
just their
like
twang.
no, but Keith's going like the bashment songs are eloquent, bro. Man are talking about pum pum and this was the eloquency in that.
That's
But he's
Say
about
what
the
I
time.
feel
He's
like.
about the
Bro,
time. He's
that,
about
bro.
the time.
I
That was
will
a
tell
Federer-
you
that was a
for
Federer
free,
return still.
99. When it comes for when you talk
What,
about
vibes?
bars and artists and all of those, Bashman at the time that we were listening to.
No,
if you were to listen to
bro.
Bob, bro.
Get
you
some-
know
get
me.
Keith, I got
Bro,
some-
we're not
Keith,
even-
I got something for
Get some
you.
lyrics. Get some lyrics, please.
We cannot even sit
Get
here
some lyrics,
and
bro.
argue it. You know what I mean? Like you didn't even understand the
Feet to
bars.
the belly.
That's reductive.
That's
Them
not
man,
a live
you're-
brother.
Bro, let's look at vibes.
That's it.
You're telling me vibes,
Nah, this-
Tequila,
no, you're
Idonia,
not getting
you know
what I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
No.
Agent Sasko, all of them man, they didn't have
No,
bars.
you don't get what I'm saying. You don't get what I'm saying, Keith.
I am getting what you're saying. You're saying them man, they didn't have
No,
bars.
I didn't say that. What I'm trying to say to you is that if you're saying that baby, them man, it's
just
not bars, the music's whatever. I'm like, brother, you're not listening to Eminem over there. That dancehall, that's not Eminem, bro. That's not KRS-One.
Bro, maybe
that's
the
not
new
them
shit,
that-
but I'm
you know
telling
what
you,
saying?
them man had
Keith,
bars.
That ain't Wu-Tang.
Keith, listen to this.
Nah, this-
Bro, when you play the original version of that, you play the actual song of that. There we go.
But for you, it's more so the time.
Brother,
As well.
exactly.
I get you,
When
I
I
get
say bar, it was bar for bar. When you have niggas like Vibe, Movado going bar for bar, most people just heard, you know what I mean, the lyrics. And when you think of it, bar, like how it goes, my stepmom, like, it's funny because I have a funny story about how I ended up listening to Bashman and stuff. And I used to roll with just Bayardies and stuff like that. At first, as Jamaican stepmom, and I couldn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And I started listening to Bashman as a joke because I was like, maybe it will help me understand it. And I started to enjoy the songs. But when you actually get the bars, it's different. Like when you look at when people used to listen to Sean,
Like it's put
That's
together
what he
clever.
just said.
How's that any difference what I'm saying?
to
You
Little-
just-
He's saying
that's
that's
the
the
same
same
as
as
Little
Baby.
baby, young fucking gunner.
the same thing.
What's
It's
the
the same
difference?
thing.
No, that's fact. Little Baby and all them man are speaking English, and you still can't hear what they're saying. I'm just saying, like, it's a whole different dialect. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
he did,
I'm not. What I'm saying.
What you've said relates to what he says. That when you
Bro,
hear
but
that,
you're saying, but what
No,
does
no,
that have to say with what
no,
I'm saying?
you-
What I'm saying.
you said when you hear them, man, some of the times you might think, but then when you listen to what they're actually saying, that's what Tazer said.
But my thing is, it don't matter because I'm saying for me, that's garbage.
Do you know what?
I didn't say it's garbage for him. I didn't say it's garbage for Tazer. I've not come out there and say it's garbage for Tazer or Tazer shouldn't be listening to it. I just said I don't understand that side of things because I genuinely do not understand how Little Baby got to where he is. You know what I mean? I said power. I said more power to my man for doing his thing. I genuinely do not understand it.
I do get where you're coming from. For me, like with music now, strangely enough, like I find it hard to like resonate with a lot of like newer artists, but the music, like for example, like Afro beats, for example, there's certain songs in that, like Afro beat songs, that I feel like it connects differently. Like there's like a song, I forgot the artist, his name, the song's called Outside. Yeah?
How's it go?
I'm not sure, I know you guys can't play, so you could probably just edit it
Just
out.
play the beginning and we'll know
Like,
what tune it is.
Oh, by the way, the reason I played that because that was a freestyle on radio, so that was fine. Yeah, that wasn't an actual tune.
It depends if it's on YouTube though.
No, this
It
is
wasn't
Spotify,
YouTube.
but you can cut it out
Was
when I play.
Gappy Ranks and DeMarco freestyling.
But there's like certain like Afrobeat songs that I hear, and it just feels different. It's like, you see this song here.
I don't think I've heard that song.
Never heard this. Wait, I'll fast forward.
Talk over it.
Oh yeah, my bad. But this song here, but like when it will come. This song here is like tunes like this. When I hear
Feels.
it,
I can know who
you
the artist is.
feel it.
Feels. Don't know
so
who that is. I've never heard
you
the
might
song.
recognize this bit if you hear it. Listen.
Sounds familiar.
Nah, I
still.
never heard that
it, bro.
before.
But there's better
But I hear it,
Afrobeat
yeah,
tunes
yeah.
that I don't know the titles to,
No,
but I
but you
know the
see-
tune.
Like there's certain Afrobeat songs when I hear it, I feel like it connects deeper.
Okay,
Like-
let me give you
Go on.
an example, yeah? So, I'm a piano. We had Major League on here.
Proper.
You've been playing
Hard.
I'm a piano for a while.
Hard.
You've been championing it for time.
Hard.
Yeah, started listening to it, cool, whatever. He's been championing it way before everyone
Hard.
was listening to it. One time I went Danky Sounds. I was in the environment of bare South Africans, bare Sims, all of that.
Hard.
Brother,
Hard.
When it hits.
I
Hard.
said, hear what I'm saying, Keith.
Hard.
And then I went Afro Nation. I said,
Hard.
yeah.
Hard.
Piano
But-
people stage, but
Bruv,
it was different, bro.
You see when 50 came out, yeah, there was people, I was like, bare people rushed to 50, obviously. But there was some people that were like, nah.
Yeah, the
like,
piano
yeah,
stage
this
was
is
popular.
good.
I'm a
Bruv,
piano stage.
literally 50 had people leaving 50. Right, you know
No,
when
but
he,
50s,
when he
50s was amazing.
no,
though.
when he did it originally, you know when obviously he's done the big tunes, and you know there's casual fans where they don't really know certain 50
Yeah, yeah,
songs.
so they
when they
moved
start
up.
like moving, whereas if you was there, you was like, no, like I gotta stay for this. There were certain people moving to Amapiano, and there's certain people that didn't even leave Amapiano. It was mad. They just stayed there.
If you know me well, yeah, he just mentioned 50 Afro Nation. What am I going to say, X?
Uber.
Come on, this is my guy. Shout out my nigga Booba, man.
This is good, bros.
Did you see Booba? The French rapper that came out before 50.
I probably did.
He was
Oh,
arguing
brother.
about drinks.
Hey, he got you there.
Yeah.
Hey, we should end on that note, to be fair.
Big man Tig, that's hard. I like that.
Lastly, just to ask, I mean, I was supposed to ask earlier on, if you could forfeit 1 cent, what would it be? Like,
Oh, this is scary, bruv. I don't want to speak them things into the earth, bruv. This is fuck. That's a mad question.
We had a question. Me, Richard Hacks, a couple of people on Sunday were talking about it, and it was like sight, sound.
This is fuck. This sounds like
touch.
Saw, bruv.
Yeah, sight, hearing, touch, sound, taste, smell.
No.
Like, which one would you
That
forfeit?
is fucked. I was gonna say touch it, but then
I think
you can't even
it's,
touch a girl's
That's what I'm
boobs,
saying.
bruv. That's
I-
fucked.
I-
I think
and
it's taste, you know.
Food.
But remember, he doesn't.
I
Eat
don't
for, he
care
doesn't.
about
Remember, he doesn't
that
eat for
food.
taste.
Don't care about food.
Nah,
He doesn't
That's
eat
why
for
you look
taste.
so good, man, because you don't give a fuck, bruv. You can literally
but
eat
just mad.
for
I don't
numbers
even,
and
but
shit.
I
That's
don't
sick,
even
bruv.
eat vegetables. Like
Nah,
that.
but
I
what I'm trying to
juice
say is
mine.
like, no, but what I'm trying to say is the fact That would be my hardest problem about working out because you see when I love food.
Diet. Oh yeah.
No, but this what you just said is a fucking superpower. Like if you're just looking at like numbers and nutrition.
Oh yeah.
Bruv, that's mad.
I think it's taste.
He can eat the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Now I can do that too, but like this.
No, but do you know what?
But
no, but
that's
it's
genius power.
I can eat the same thing for like Monday if there's leftovers,
and then
Tuesday.
But you know
I can't eat the same thing every day.
Which is how I know man ain't got no discipline. Because sometimes you get chubby. How the fuck you do that? And you can eat all of the right shit when you want to.
So he
took that personally. Who got chubby?
No, I didn't hear what he said.
I said sometimes you let yourself get chubby. So what the fuck are you eating?
That's
bulking,
no,
isn't it?
that's laziness.
I thought that was just bulking.
That's laziness.
Because man could eat all the right shit for no reason.
Do you never have a period in your gym journey where it's like, oh fuck gym, man?
I actually go the opposite way. I just get skinny.
But sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta go gym today. Especially if I got work or sometimes it's just long. But there's times where I have like, I'm going gym 5 days a week. I'm not taking no days off. And obviously, because I'm doing that discipline, all of a sudden I look bigger.
No. What Keith's trying to say is, for example, most people's issue with gym is diet. So, but for example, me.
No, I get hungry.
Cool. But my thing is, for example, gym, like I don't like veg. I don't like certain things. So I might eat something junk because I like the taste of junk.
Junk food.
Whereas what Keith's saying is, if you haven't got
the taste for it,
then you can actually have healthy shit all the time.
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, but just have a lot of it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why...
But it keeps saying, but you're not.
No.
Why don't you have a lot of
vegetables?
No. What Keith is saying... what Keith is saying is right, yeah, but my only issue is that if you told me to limit what I'm eating in order to reduce my weight, is where I'll struggle. That's why when I started going gym, I put on the weight easy.
Is it the feeling of the food inside of like you just want to feel full?
My God.
Food, bro. That's
the only way that could be worse is you call that shit meat.
I'll give you an example, yeah. So if I wake up at like 7 or 8 and I go to, this is my routine in the morning. I wake up at like 7 or 8, toilet break. I go to the kitchen. I take 2 tablespoons.
Toilet break?
I go, piss, innit?
Oh.
I go
it's because he called it a toilet break.
Yeah,
I go to my fridge. I take 2 tablespoons of CMOS,
That's some gangster
wash it down with water, and go back to bed. I won't eat till like 11, 12. CMOS suppresses my appetite. So it's not about
CMOS is the real deal.
Yeah. It's not about me needing to eat. It's more about when I go gym, I'm not going gym on CMOS. So I'll eat breakfast to go to the gym.
So it's your routine basically.
Yeah, it's more my routine that I stay up late.
So
I get hungry.
You don't care about taste. The taste.
I'm not really fussed. If I knew I was going to bed at if my routine changed where I woke up at 7, went to the gym, got back to my yard at 10, and I was going to bed at 8 p.m. my body would be a madness. That's not the case. I'm sleeping at 4 in the morning.
He had lamb and steak for the first time in his life this year.
Fucking hell, bruv.
I'm not bothered.
Lamb steak?
You're serious?
Lamb and steak the first time this year.
No, steak wasn't this year because you lot got me onto steak.
Oh, lamb and for meat. I thought you meant it,
bruv.
Yeah. I'm just chicken rice, chicken chips, chicken pasta.
Bruv, this is literally the reason I can't wait to leave here and get home from here. Is to eat.
Pussy.
Okay. I wish, bruv. You get me? So I can't do that, bruv. But, bruv, this morning I wanted to have Frosties, bruv. So as soon as I go home, I'm eating Frosties.
Brother, that is garbage. I used to eating Frosties in your age, bro.
You not complaining. You not telling me about my diet. Man's getting excited to eat Frosties. This nigga's excited to eat Frosties,
bruv. I'm taking Frosties, yeah.
No, but would you have it? Warm milk or cold milk?
Warm milk.
Oh, that's a
Frosties,
shout.
and then afterwards, I might want some Weetabix.
Brother, you're not broke no more, you know.
No, but I want the taste of it, bro.
You're on a roll here, bro.
No. First and foremost,
all digital platforms,
do not let a nigga that will eat mackerel for no reason chat sideways to you.
Let that one go.
Brother,
you're eating oysters over there. That can see suspect, brother.
This nigga would chill in his yard and eat mackerel tin off the tin for no reason. You know when you tell a nigga like, nigga, you have money, you know?
You season it, bro.
No. Fresh out the tin.
I'm fuming.
Fresh out the tin, bro.
My bet. If you see how many greens I got on my bet and one didn't come through.
Which one didn't come through? All the favourites won.
I've done that.
You won your bet?
I won, yeah. I put £8 and got £63. That's for me tomorrow.
That's hard, bro. Do you know what's mad that you said it? There was a point in life here when I had no money, so I'd gone to William Hill and like with my 20p, I try and turn my 20p to £100, bro. And then one time I bet, like, I don't know anything about football. One time I was betting on random teams like the Filipino schoolboys versus the police. Yeah, like these are real
Fight.
teams.
Oh
These are
no,
real teams.
no, it's legit. It's legit.
It's real
Football.
teams.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's legit.
yes.
Nah, see, I told you. You know
Yeah.
Marks. You remember
Definitely.
Marks' guy? Marks' guy, bro. When
No, no.
you remember you, man.
We
Marks'
got to
guy.
run because you got to leave it.
Yeah, nah, it's coming in like 3 minutes, but I
Bro.
made like £300 for that.
Bro, when
Oh,
I
is
say
it?
I
You
realized.
got to take a picture
20p.
quickly.
Yeah, basically. I just kept
Sick.
on betting on both teams to
No,
score.
no, you ain't done
Bro.
yet.
Oh, no, we're gonna take the picture.
Gambling.
No, wait.
Go
You
on.
gotta sign us out.
How do you?
How do you sign up?
Oh, this is hard.
No, it's not. It's your video.
What do you mean?
What you do in your videos?
Oh,
Man said it's not looking good, bruv.
Oh, my bad.
Snap us on all digital platforms, bruv.
Big man thing, yeah. 3 shots of tequila. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Big man thing. Hardest podcast in the UK, bruv.
Come
Hey,
on,
hey,
man.
You
yo!
already know, man.
Yo!
I said all erections here. Yeah.
What's this thing with you being hard, bro?
We're the hardest and the longest podcast.
Hey, what? Man said the widest.
Fuck it up.
What, hey, yo.
I said, let's hear this, you know.
Jesus.
Man,
Fucking hell, man.
Hey, fuck,
A
wait,
big
yeah.
man thing, shout out to Tazer, 4 T's, bruv.
Come
I've always
on,
wanted
man.
one of these, bruv. Big man thing, your G. I just got the socks, bruv. Now I ain't got to buy no clothes, bruv. Big
Phil-
man thing.
Feel free to
Make sure you don't get the merch, man.
send the money to the business account. You said you like to support, so
Big man, of course.
I put like 8 t-shirts in there.
Big man thing, man. Send me the details, bruv. I'll send you something, bruv. Thank you.
But mention the show once more, because I
Big man
don't
thing.
think you said what it was properly.
November the 12th, say less. Me and DJ Academics. His first time in the UK. You get me, bruv? It's going to be a live show. Yeah, it's going to be me and Academics chopping up, talking about all kinds of controversial things. You get me? We got game shows, giveaways, interacting with the audience, bruv. We got a lot of shit happening, bruv. We got Cheyenne Reynolds on a blind date game show as well, bruv. So man, them come through and shoot your shot. You get me, bruv? Big man thing. It's looking good, bruv.
And tickets are available on Shubs.
Tickets available on Shubs, bruv. Shout out to Swag Entertainment.
Boom.
All right, love.
Love, man.
Kind of hot, innit?
That's funny.
Do me a favor. If you listen to this, do me a favor. When you see Academics post, spam him. Put 3 shots in these comments.
Big man thing.
Because when he
Big man
comes
thing,
in,
we gotta get DJ Academics on 3 shots. Marv's been calling me like a mob boss, bruv. Every day he's like, yo, bruv, like, he's like, is there a way that you can
Hey,
get
that's a
this?
lie.
I was like, yo, Marv's
I've
serious,
asked
bruv.
you twice, bro. Man treat back his bedroom.
The way Marv asked me,
Man treat back his bedroom.
the way
You said
Marv
that
asked
shit
me,
was fine.
the way Marv asked me, I was like, bruv, I felt like I was hiding information from him. But like, bruv, just ask Figgy. I don't know, bruv. I don't want to chat
No,
about
but I've asked him twice, you know. I said to him, the other day, I said, oh, do you know what? Listen, I'm on your brethren's side from Afro Nation. I'm on his side, man. You're
You can't
wrong
feel like a
as well.
mob boss, bruv. He's
Nah,
like,
nah.
you're gonna get. Hold on. Yo, I was like, he's not here with me, bruv. You got to call Tevin, bruv. I was
You're
getting
a
shook when he
liar,
called
bruv.
me, bruv. He's bad discipline.
You're a
and bass in his
liar,
voice,
bro.
bruv.
You're a liar.
Yeah, yo.
Big man thing. Do you know Iris Deep? Yeah, this was like the first ever podcast that I came in years ago.
Yeah.
It was the first ever.
When we was at
Thanks
radio.
to you for
No,
bringing me
you
on.
don't understand. That was one of the funniest
Bruv.
episodes
That's
of
that-
all time.